Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? Everyone will be coming over from Backwoods Law. We're over there having a very interesting and informative discussion regarding the CME and how the electromagnetic field of the Earth works and all the other fun stuff. So they'll be coming over here to join us. We may or may not pick the conversation back up where we were at. We're going to see what happens. Everybody gets here. Dave's grabbing coffee right now. So, guys, so Suburban Hillbilly already has drink in hand. Okay, so give you everybody a couple more minutes here to come on over. Give you guys a couple minutes to run out and grab a cup of hot chocolate, cup of tea, cup of Joe, whatever you want to get. Grab a snack or whatever. We're going to be rolling here in just a couple minutes when everybody comes in. If you didn't have a chance to see the live stream earlier, the special live stream that we had earlier, we broadcasted at 2 channels at once, both to Gray Man Prepping and Camppatton Family Compound. We had Doc Bones and Nurse Amy on earlier today. It went for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and they could probably gone for another hour. And in fact, afterwards, Bruce, Dave, me, and Amy and Doc were talking afterwards for about another 45 minutes. So,
I gotta put my son to bed real quick, and I'll be back up.
Okay.
Bye.
And all right. So there was a lot of today's information Friday. I mean, seriously, we had 2 hours and 15 minutes of good medical information at the beginning. Bruce's started out with a little bit more medical information, and then we got into the CME, the Earth geomagnetic system.
Yep.
Yeah, and how the CME coming in, how over the last 20 years you said, or 100 or for the
last 150 years, it's been slowly moving and has accelerated in the last 50.
That's our magnetic sphere.
Magnetosphere.
Yeah, which protects the Earth.
Without it, we die.
Yeah. Or we become crispy critters if it starts rejuvenating in time. So I'm going to go back here and say hi to everybody who came in. Uncle Al came in. That's Dipole Frog 79. CR Creative Redundancy. Yogi in the Simple Kitchen from Israel. Sean from Alaska. And Sean, to do the subscriber mode, you got to create your live stream in advance. You go back into YouTube Creator, go to Content, click on that live stream like you're going to edit it. Then you look over in the left-hand column. There'll be different things. You go to Customization, click on that. You can set it for 1 minute. You can set it for 5, 10, up to 20 minutes, or you go customize and you can set it up to 7 days or longer. So, but we had a troll come into the one earlier, and we were fighting until I remembered that, and then I just, you got to be subscribers before you can make comments. And then he got all mad and gave the channels 6 and 4 dislikes. But all right, next one in here. Okay,
it's okay. He's laughing. He thinks you're bluffing. He doesn't think anything's going to happen to him.
Yeah. So after Sean came in, then we had Follower of Jesus Christ Believe. Ginger Ninja came in. Suburban Hillbilly. Shady Hill Homestead. Bob popped in. Pennsylvania Preppers here. I love that channel. Digs Outdoors.
Pennsylvania Prepper does dehydrating and freeze drying.
And she's been doing a lot of prepper hauls and hitting different stores and and including Dollar Trees, or not Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Kaylin Strain is here. Prep Ford is here. Tasha, back down here, catching up here. Mary Beth Smith is here, and I'm caught up. So, excuse me, I need some more water. I've started my second one of these today. But yeah, so any of you that didn't get a chance to see the Doc Bones and Nurse Amy, they had a great presentation on Stop the Bleed, what things you need to learn for what things you need to learn first, second, third, etc. We talked about the fourth edition. Guys, there are still some of the color version like this that are the quote dent and scratch for, I think was it $58 or something like that, or $64. Good deal. They talked all about how to do the new IT clamp. So if you have a bleeding thing, you have this little clamp, looks like a hair clip, but it's got stainless steel spikes on it and a ratchet in it. So you clamp it down, it pulls the skin shut, and it was some great stuff there. So if you didn't see it, knock out 2 hours and 15 minutes and go back and watch it. It was some good stuff. I got to watch it. I was there, and I still got to go back and watch it because there's some stuff they touched on. I was like, whoa. I'll watch that later. But yeah, it was good stuff. Is something howling so you can go outside?
Yeah, Dig said he heard something howling outside. He's going to go check it out.
Oh, okay. Oh, crud. I know what it could be. Could be Lon Chaney. Not Lon Lon Chaney. The original Wolfman.
I was going to say, if he came back up out the grave and he's howling, that's something to be worried about.
Yeah. So, yeah. After all this is, we got 28 hours to Halloween. So, yeah, werewolves in London, so much better than the werewolves with the glittery vampires or sparkly vampires. I just did not like that series. Oh, so also, those of you who are not subscribed there is a channel you want to go check out. Dave, you want to talk about it while I get the link up here?
Who's that? What?
Ben.
Oh, those worried about the solar CME that's coming this way? Run for the hills! The earth is ending! Oh, wait. That's those other channels. That's not us.
Yeah.
The fact is, it's nothing to be fretting about. It's going to be minor instability. Your cell phones and wireless internet may not work for an hour or so.
Oh,
it's
no.
not the end of the... Well, I take
but
that
it
back.
Is.
Some people, it will be the end of the earth momentarily because they're not going to be able to check Facebook or Instapoop or all them other social media thingies.
Oh, no.
Right. Tasha, I got to go open it up over another computer so I can do that. I didn't open it up over here. Done me.
Bad Gil. You are grounded.
I can't believe I forgot that. Get that set up over here. All right, let's see if I get it in here.
As a matter of fact, right now you should be seeing some very beautiful aurora borealis.
Hi, Sean in Alaska. What's up?
There we go. Oh, cool. It came up here.
Matter of fact, there's actually a YouTube channel that live casts almost 24 hours a day of the aurora borealis. I don't remember the name because I didn't subscribe to it, but I've seen it a couple times.
All right, let's see. There. Okay, let's see if I can do it here. And add moderator. There you go. And
well, yeah, you need a clear sky there, Sean. So
what the heck? I thought I had him on here as a moderator already.
Who?
Bruce.
Oops.
Okay.
I thought you did too.
I know he's a moderator on no, he's not. What happened?
Just a heads up, YouTube's been clearing out some moderators.
Yeah.
Well, they can do that for me because I got a lot on there. I really need to go through mine and unmoderate some of my moderators who A, don't come back to my channel anymore, and B, I wouldn't trust them if they did. because now there's a lot of animosity floating between some other members of a former group. And
I'm so tired of that crap, crap like that. I really am.
Yeah. All right. So Emma 3010 just came in. And so, all right. So Yossi's wrench is working now. Tasha's wrench is working now. Bob, make a comment. I want to see if your wrench is working. Hey, Mama Backwoodsman.
Hello.
All right. All right. CR Kaylin's okay, I'm just make sure I have plenty of mods here.
And Josh, hey, mods. Yeah. If somebody is moderating and somebody bans a channel, everybody else back off. So we don't get that on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again.
Yeah. And if we get a troll coming in, it means that they've been planning this, because right now on the chat, I got the thing set up for 1 day. They have to be subscribed to me for 1 day before they can make any comments. So anyone out there who's new and can't make a comment, I apologize, but we had a really nasty troll, Harvey Price, and so we had to do that back on the 2-hour live stream with Doc Bones and Nurse Amy. We were banning it. It took me a while to realize, wait a minute, I can go in the back and just set a 24-hour thing on it. And as soon as I did that, he couldn't make any more comments. So,
yay!
Hopefully he's gone, and realizes I'm going to be stopping him unless he goes ahead and subscribes with all 11 of his channels. But all righty. Hey, Bob, you should have got the link, so you should be able to come up. Bruce has the link. And so,
to quote a semi-famous YouTuber, the link is in the link.
I wonder who's quoting.
No one ever said that.
It was a Freudian slip.
I'm trying to remember who you first said that to.
I can't remember. Oh, to Viper. I said it to Viper, I think. Trying to get him up on my panel, I think.
I wasn't sure it was Viper or somebody else that you said it to. But all righty. So who makes $6,000 a month? I wish I was making $6,000 a month here. Man, if I was making $6,000 a month, I guarantee you I'd be giving away Amazon gift cards all over the place.
If I was making $6,000 a month, I'd be back up in Michigan. In a nice little homestead type situation where I didn't have to worry about no neighbors. The closest neighbor to the one place I was looking at was $1,200 a month, which I can't afford. But the closest neighbor is like 2 miles away.
My number one fan just verified that it was Viper.
It was Viper? Okay. Hey, Ginger. And Hugo Homestead. I think everybody knows what Hugo Homestead means now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone not know what Hugo means in Danish?
Cake.
Hey, Country Homestead Preacher. Don't have enough drama to make 6K.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Dude, there's been so much drama leaking around, and I don't even have, I don't have nothing. I have some, but I wouldn't consider myself a huge channel or anything. Gosh, I can't even imagine people that have 10,000 subscribers, what they really go through.
What about those channels that have 10 million subscribers?
Oh my God. How do you... At that point, I guess you wouldn't worry about losing people. You'd just be like, shh.
Yeah. I mean, so I know it's like Daniel has at Arms Family Homestead. I think they now have 350,000 subscribers.
Mm.
And it's like, yeah. Of course, if I had his 350,000 subscribers, I would probably doing the same thing he's doing with all his T-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, and everything else. And my wife would quit her job, and she'd come up here and manage the business.
See, I tried that whole Teespring T-shirt thing, and the only person that bought anything was me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like Teespring anyway. Like, we had bought some of their shirts and they were just crap. Like, they weren't even sewn. Like some of them. I was like, what is this?
I've never had a problem with the quality. It's just nobody would buy anything. And then after so long, Teespring says, well, you're not making us any money, so we're not going to talk to you no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with my Amazon store.
Yeah.
So I just quit worrying about that kind of stuff. Of course, back then I didn't have that many subscribers. I had 120. God, it seems like so long ago now. I've got almost 1,300.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's like let me go over here and look at this one here. So, anyways, I put suspicious observers link in there. I'm going to throw it in here again. Actually, I'm going to put it in the main one here. And if you're interested about the CME and stuff, yesterday afternoon, Ben put out a special one. And then this morning he had an expanded one on it with some even cooler pictures from the satellites and the
NOAA Emerald Spiral
spectrum and the X-ray spectrum and all the other ones showing everything going on. It's really cool. Gil, I sent an email. It says I got here.
If the email opens up and there's a laughing skull and crossbones on it, you've opened the wrong email.
Now I'm just looking to see.
Even the dog agreed.
My dog's been barking all night. It's crazy.
Bob on this channel. Nothing in there. It just says, yeah.
Hey, can I ask you guys, when Harvey Price came in your chat, what was the words that he said originally? Do you guys remember?
Hey, lady, do you have a OnlyFans page? He was
OnlyFans. Okay. Well, I'm going to block OnlyFans from being said in my chat.
Okay. Afterwards, you have to show me how to do that.
Yeah.
But he also had a emblem that had 18 plus on it. Like an emoji, and then it said it and an 18 plus at the end.
Well, that's because that's what OnlyFans is. You have to be 18 and only. I didn't even know there was such a place until person I used to live next to mentioned it.
Hey,
and she said she was going to get on it, and I told her, don't do it. It's stupid. And, well,
yeah.
Then I went and looked to see what the heck OnlyFans was, and it's like, no thanks. I ain't giving nobody my money for that crap.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Okay. Say hi.
Hey, Mom, Grandma.
And everyone I forgot to say hi to by typing to you. Yes.
Yes, Bruce. It is a porn site on Facebook.
Yeah. Yes, Bob, you did send one to the correct email. I got it. That's my Camppatton Family Compound email. And so we are live on the Camppatton Family Compound channel, but I'm using both of them here to make comments. So I get ready to start slamming from both of them and complain on both of them about reporting them. So, yeah, on about half of those, I went back and I was marking them. Report. Harassing me.
Yep, I went to every single one and reported them for
sexual
harassment, for being spam, on every single one of those things. Every single one.
Yep. So.
But the thing is, here's an eye-opening fact for everybody. You know what YouTube does when you submit that stuff? They file 13 it. They don't really care.
No, they don't.
Unless it's an actual video of somebody bullying somebody.
Yeah.
They will do absolutely nothing to the channel that is being reported.
I did read, however,
the truth, on the other hand, it's a different story.
Unless you report it as picking on a person with a disability. And crap, I got 3 bulging discs, 2 protruding discs, 2 bad knees, 2 bad ankles, and I got a placard. So
I did read, though, that if you report somebody 3 times, that then they actually look into it.
Yeah.
I read that in the back somewhere of my YouTube.
Yeah. Or if more than 3 people report the same channel.
Yeah, something like that.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, let's have something more cheerful. Like behind me, it's the end of the world as we know it. Wrong. It's as Steve put out today, that's Corsair Trainers, put out part 7 of his Security for a Bad Day. And
Here it comes.
It was so funny. He was in there going, It's like, all right, we're here. We finally reached it. We've reached Mad Max. We're at the far end of the scale. It's do everything you want. There's no, and he was just going on. And you could tell he was trying to keep a straight face, and he was failing. He was just laughing because, we've all seen some channels like that. Oh, it's going to be so great when we have into the world. It's going to be so great. We're SHTF.
Reality check for those channels. They will more than likely be the channels at the bottom of the pile if stuff happens because they think they've already got it all figured out. They ain't figured out a dang thing yet.
Yeah.
Because those at the top will be at the bottom and those at the bottom will be at the top because the ones at the bottom right now are the ones that are sitting back quietly waiting. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I've got what I need.
Yeah. And then, like he says, there's always going to be a bigger Bubba coming around the corner. And he goes, I also said there's all these gangs and stuff that are stockpiling weapons, stockpiling ammunition, and they're just waiting for it. So, hey, they're the ones that are going to be running free with several hundred members doing whatever the heck they want and recruiting more members. The
recruiting slogan will be simple: join us or die.
Exactly. But speaking of that, in one of the books I was following, the Dark Titan series, the gang that was doing it was producing methamphetamine. What is it? The one specifically for it that they call them meth heads. I guess meth heads or something. But there's something else, some really addictive thing, and they were capturing people and making them into junkies to get them to. You want your fix? You do what we say. And they had a really nasty initiation process once they were all doped up. And I'm not going to go in it, but it was scum of the earth initiation thing, and it's one of those things you don't go back from. So, anyways, but yeah, so anyone who thinks that it's going to be fun during the apocalypse, no, it's not. It's going to be scary during the apocalypse.
Hi,
Mad Max is tame compared to what will actually happen in the first, I would say, 3 months. Yeah. Mad Max is like 20 years down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you, ain't nobody in the U.S. have stored enough toilet paper to clean the poop off the fan. I think I got Dave on that one.
You mean all them people last year that went out and bought 400 cases of TP and forgot to buy the food to feed their bellies to wipe their butts?
We have 3,000 cases of TP, just to let you know.
Well, Charles and I'll be up in a couple of weeks to buy a couple extra rolls off of you. We want to share the wealth and distribute it. We'll make sure you're paid well in advance.
Yeah, Courtney, not only do you have 3,000 cases that Dustin has stashed somewhere, he also has several pairs of tinfoil undies too.
Yep.
I couldn't believe he put that in there. There, Pennsylvania Prepper. I know out here there were some of the big box stores were refusing to. I had signs up saying people who bought toilet paper are not allowed to return it. We're not taking returns on toilet paper. It doesn't go bad. Keep it. So yeah. But I was doing a calculation here. I now have 30, 60, almost 90 rolls of paper towels. I want to get enough for 2 years at least. And then I've got 45 in those. I got 45, 45, 45, 45, and 45. However, what that is, that many rolls of toilet paper. Which for me by myself would last me about 2 years. Unless, of course, I start having to eat all the beans, then I'll last.
Well, in that case, weeks. Yeah. Hence the term: store what you eat and eat what you store.
Yeah.
Don't try going from one diet to another. Your body will revolt against you and make you run to the bathroom really quick.
Yeah.
Yes,
actually,
we remember.
I am working on my beans and stuff, and I've actually picked up at Winco here, which is actually stands for winning company, not Washington, Idaho, Nevada, Colorado. Anyways, it's a not like it's sort of like not like a club store because you don't need to pay any fees, but it's cash only, no credit cards, cash or debit cards.
Yeah, Southern Ohio Prepping stands for, or SOP stands for Southern Ohio Prepping.
Yeah,
I used to be known as Grumpy, and then before that was Wolfston No BS Reviews. So I've been around a minute, played this game for several years.
Yeah, and so anyways, at Winco, I picked up a bunch of chili packets, spice packets, for it, for 47 cents each. It was the only thing that hadn't gone up by 25% price food wise, the stuff I was getting this week. That and the ground 90% ground beef, fresh ground from local ranchers, was low. Stuff that Sam's Club had shipped in. It came in shipped in. That stuff was anywhere from $4.79 to $15 a pound. The local rancher stuff was down, dirt cheap.
Okay, we have destroyed Bruce's headphones.
Oh no!
They died.
Oh,
that sucks.
What happened? He didn't charge it in between, did he?
Nope. There you go, Purple. There is his holiday gift idea. He needs a second set that he can just slap up in there real quick.
Or Purple Tea Bear, another way to do it, like I do, I just have a pair of ones. I just roll the ones up and just put the one in. Amazon, they were like $7 or something. And I can stick it in and I can hear. And I can also hear everything going on in the rest of the house as well.
Tasha's running away.
Tasha's running away?
Yep. She said good night.
Good night.
Bruce, you need to get yourself some headphones. We need to pitch in. I'll pitch in a few bucks. We're going to send you some headphones that plug in. Okay.
Hey, hold on though. See, he's a fireman. He's not used to having things that are attached. He needs mobility.
We can't not have Bruce up here.
You cannot tie him down like that. He'll get caught up in the wires, and Purple will have to go in there and do medical.
Yeah, he'll get all caught up in the wires. But you see, I have an extension cord on my headphones here. So if I do get caught up, it just unplugs and I can get and plug it back in.
See, Bruce.
A prepper did a haul. She used the cans. Hang on, I can put this up here so I can read it. A prepper did a haul. She said the cans used to cost 49 cents and now 50 cents. Only went up a dime. Don't you realize that's 20% increase. Okay, guys, here's one for you. Store brand stuff generally costs less than the name brands. American Beauty pasta. Courtney, you know that brand? American Beauty. It's big out here on the West Coast.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
Yeah.
It's a California thing.
Well, it's in Arizona, Utah, Colorado, Washington. It's all over here on the West Coast. It's not a store brand because it's at all the stores. Winco had the 2-pound bag for $2.19 for a 2-pound bag of the extra wide egg noodles. Winco's store brand was $1.29 for a 12-ounce bag. Do the math on that one.
I'm not mathing tonight. Thanks anyway.
Okay, so basically, it's instead of 16 ounces, it was 12 ounces. So basically, you're doing over $3 for a 2-pound equivalent of the American Beauty. So it's basically over $1 more a pound. Several weeks ago, my daughter got it at 69 cents a pound. Okay. So from 69 cents a pound to $1.29 for 12 ounces. Yeah, that's, the price on some things have gone.
Jay.
Which one to Jay? Oh, break out the abacus. Actually, I'm looking at Obama Backwoodsman. Anyone using tobacco product, please stop. Cancer's not worth the risk. Yes. So I'm going to join on this one for a second here. Sorry, Dave. This is meant with love. My dad, born in 1930, started smoking at the age of 8. He was, so in 1989, on Father's Day, he died from lung cancer. All right, so 89, 38, so he's 59 years old.
So that means I got a good 7 years left.
His younger brother died the year later. Their mother, my grandmother, died from lung cancer. My aunt in that family died from lung cancer. They all smoked. My great-grandmother on my mom's side lived to be 99. She did not smoke. Most of her kids lived to be over 90. Only 2 of them smoked. And they were the youngest ones to die.
Oh, I'm glad you don't smoke, Gil. You're probably going to live forever.
Unfortunately, one of the ones that did smoke was my grandmother on my mom's side that lived with us, and it was like walking into London fog going up into the living room. So,
okay. So what actually causes the cancer? The tobacco in itself doesn't cause the cancer. It's all the crap they put in it.
Put into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wrong. Tobacco itself. The enzymes in tobacco can cause skin cancer. Any organic, plant life, when you smolder it, produces carcinogens. Whether it's tobacco, cloves,
sage, all of that.
Sage, marijuana, they all produce carcinogens. Now they add they do something to tobacco so it does more nicotine to make it addictive.
And then therein lies the whole problem. It's the nicotine that's added to it. Or it's a natural nicotine that's already in the plant, but they accentuate it by concentrating it. Which is why if you take concentrated nicotine, which you can get in liquid form, and you put a little bit in somebody say coffee, they did. It's the nicotine. It's highly addictive. I should know. And it can be very lethal in a concentrated dose.
Okay. Now, the no yolk noodles they had both at Walmart and at Winco was 50% more than the others. I'm not sure if that's normal price for the no yolk ones. But if you guys follow Anthony Pimetto Prepared, he has made pasta. He loves making that sort of stuff from scratch. So if you have the wheat and you have all the other ingredients in your stores, which you should, you can do it. But I was just stocking up just so I had stuff so I could make some dishes around here, because one of our favorite dishes is, my wife calls it beefy noodles. So you boil up the noodles and stuff, and you drain them, and you take up ground beef, and you ground it up, and you make a gravy with it, and it's really good if you use better than bouillon gravy in it. And you make so it has a nice gravy on it. And so you put the noodles on your plate, or if you have one of those big soup bowls, you put it in there, and you put the other stuff on top. And my oldest son will eat and eat and eat and eat that stuff till we come, hey, we want some.
So you make pounds of this at a time.
Actually, my wife will cook up 2 pounds of ground beef for it, and she'll serve them up what they have for dinner and then she'll take the rest and put it in those little plastic containers like your lunch meat comes in, and she'll set it aside and for different days for him. And then he'll have the big thing of noodles, and so he'll plop some noodles and put some on there. And he even eats it cold. It's not bad cold. I've even eaten it cold at work. But yeah, it's good stuff.
You know what I like having is a strange meal. It is red kidney beans mixed with ground hamburger over toast.
Okay, I got to put Jay's comment up here. I remember hearing something about that from my grandmother's brother, Frankie. Talked about that.
Yeah, I was told if you give like cigarette to your horse, it takes their worms away. Like they don't have worms. So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. But I mean, it could. I think nicotine has, just like every other, because tobacco's grown, it can be medicinal, I guess. So I assume that there could be some kind of property in there that could help you. Yeah.
And Bruce, what you're talking about is chip beef on toast. That's SOS. Shit on a shingle.
Yeah. And actually, there's two different types of it. There's two different types of the chip beef doing it. And the one is called SOS. And my wife from the Army says, yeah, this is SOS. If you do it this way, doing it the way I do it, it's not SOS. And if you call it that again, I'm throwing it at you. So
you better listen to Mama there.
Yes. And so, she cooked both for me. And yes, I prefer the other way she does it. No, this is not La Palma. This is Hawaii. And this was from about 9 months ago, the footage. So yeah, I got a gift of a GIF video of the footage. So that's what I put up here. Just to make
there are
giggles.
People like me who have extremely low blood pressure. If I quit smoking, I have to go on medicines to try and get my blood pressure up to where it's supposed to be. I've tried, and then they tell me, oh, you need to take this pill and that pill and this pill. And then, no, I'm not taking 10 million pills. It actually keeps my blood pressure at a normal rate. Mm-hmm. Now, I've had one doctor saying you should quit, but this is what you're going to have to take. And I've had other doctors tell me, don't quit. Yeah. So it's a double-edged sword. If I want to keep at a point where I don't have to take $600 worth of pills every month, then...
What about nicotine patches? Would that help? At least reduce it.
No.
Okay. No. All right, then I got something else that'll help keep your blood pressure up.
Don't put Fitch up here. She's hiding in the basement now. Don't put her up here.
Boo!
Oh, there goes my BP now.
Yeah. No. Here's something to really get your blood pressure up.
I love it.
I want you to download all of the Democratic National Convention paperwork and start reading it.
There we go.
No, that'll just put me to sleep because that's such a boring read and fascist anyway.
Yeah.
So do potato chips, Mountain Grandma.
Don't you start? I don't have any chips in the house.
Salty potato chips.
All right, now that Carol's up here, we're going to see how long it takes Bob to use his link to come up.
The Bob.
Pennsylvania prepper. I have tried. I've actually quit for up to 6 weeks once, and my blood pressure was so low that I was almost, I was having a real hard time moving.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I can't take that CoQ10. It knocks me out.
Yeah, Mountain Grandma, my mother-in-law, when she has blood pressure problems, she hurries up and eats salty potato chips because it helps.
I don't want to be the size of my house, so.
True. You could just lick.
Well, my metabolism is slowing down as I get older, and it doesn't take much for weight to get put on. So
yeah, sunflower seeds though would do the same, and they don't.
Yeah, salty sunflower seeds,
or even I can't stop with just one seed. I have to eat a whole bag.
Yeah,
pumpkin.
That's really I love sunflower seeds. I have bags of sunflower seeds in my house because I love it.
I don't keep them in the house very often because I'll like here I'd be eating them now and. Mm-hmm. Then I wind up at 3:00 in the morning. I need to get to bed. What time? Holy crap! It's 3:00 and I'm out of sunflower seeds too.
Yeah, I like the salty David's. pumpkin
Yes.
seeds, but
Oh
then
my
it's
gosh.
like you're like,
I actually eat the shell.
I've done that.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's so freaking good.
I don't eat them anymore though. I try and get the raw stuff, and it's like, this is so boring.
This sucks. I want the song. Give me it. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to for sunflowers. I would suck on the shells before I break them open for about a minute or so.
Mhm.
Then I'd break them open and get rid of the shells. But
You guys are making me want sunflower seeds so bad.
Until they became nasty tasting.
Yeah. You need them you got to have a baseball game to go to though, because then people don't look at you. Well, now they'll look at you strange because you can't spit that stuff out, but you used to be able to. You used to be able to
now,
just spit it.
If I'm gonna go sit at a sporting event of some kind, I want pistachios.
Pistachios?
Candy coated sunflower seeds look like Skittles.
Yeah, they do. They do. They don't. I don't think they're that great though.
I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Weird. I'm just not as satisfying as a Skittle.
I like papitas, but I like sunflower seeds better.
I like
this is an interesting stream. We went from the solar activity to snacks you should or should not eat.
Well, that's
to raise your blood pressure. Hey, Ginger.
That is that's what the poop troop does though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then before you know it, we'll be talking about bowel movements.
Not here. This is still the family channel. This is not Gray Man. This is actually Camppatton family.
Yeah. So we can't.
Oh, it's the family channel. We can't.
It's the family channel. Yes.
Although we could probably
it may be the Crudes, but it's the family channel.
We could discuss, alternatives to toilet paper that would still fall within Camppatton.
Yeah, and
or how to use the rolls as a way to start your seeds.
Yeah. Of course, then if anybody was here, that was, a lot of you were there on the live earlier with Doc Bones and Nurse Amy. Any questions, I can look it up for you, see what the new books, the new 4th edition, thicker, taller, and in color says.
Nothing.
We afterwards, we were talking for about another 45 minutes after we ended the live. Backstage, and I explained to them what I tried to tell them in an email about this.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was once they put this out, one of their earlier books they put out on a PDF, and someone someone bought the PDF and then gave it out to thousands of people. So they weren't going to do PDFs anymore of it. So what I was talking to them about is because the index here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages of index, and then the glossary in the back is 10 pages of glossary in the back. Yeah. So I told her what she needs to do is she's going to take those, because she has it in a Word format, so she can copy those pages, put it in a new Word, convert it to a PDF, just the glossary and the table of contents, and then she's going to put it on the site for free. So everyone can go up there and look at it.
She wants to.
She wants to. And so they can look at her free. And this, if you look at their table of contents here, and if it's in a PDF, she's going to make it a searchable PDF. So you type in bleeding, and it'll give you all the bleeding ones. Or I'm going to pull it up. Don't laugh. I'm pulling this one up on purpose.
There we go.
Genital tract issues. And then the first sub one is male genital issues. And then it has prostate issues, enlarged prostate, urinary retention. I can't pronounce that word. And then jock itch. Then the next one is female genital issues, ovarian cyst, tubular pregnancy, that similar word I can't pronounce, fibroids and vaginal infections. But what it'll do is you type in genital issues, it'll bring those, and then you can go, that's on page 307 to 314.
Do not try that in Google, people. And
then you can go look it up quickly.
You shouldn't have done it.
Going into the book and look it up. 307 So let's look at 307 here. And all of a sudden you have going into that. And so if you got 7 pages of that small print and you have an emergency going on and you're like, and you could be flipping through pages and just flip right past the one you needed. And then you're back and forth trying to find it. Whereas you got something on your phone where you just type in broken collarbone, you go right to it. And so, but thing is, I also told her, and people are going to hate me for this. Well, if you put it out there for free, people are going to see it, be able to look at it and see how easy they can scan through it and go, I got to get the book now. Tool.
True.
Dangle that chocolate covered carrot on a stick out in front of their noses.
Exactly. She lost the connection. Who lost connection? Me or them?
They did.
Pennsylvania Prepper did.
I don't see any issues on our end.
Yeah, everything's good here.
Yeah. Hey, there's someone I haven't seen in a while. Jackson RC Aviation. Woohoo! He's got some cool videos. You want to see some remote control planes and stuff. Jackson RC Aviation has some really cool planes and stuff. I gotta check some. I bet YouTube unsubscribed me from him again.
Mm-hmm.
Another place to check out for good RC avionics would be Flight Test. They're actually here in Ohio.
Yeah. Okay.
My son loves to watch. There's a little boy and the RC boat, and his dad takes the RC boat out on the lake with him. And the little boy's younger than my son. Courtney, if you can look up little boy and RC boat. And he loves it when I put that on, and he just watches the dad, and they go and they get the RC boat.
I got unsubscribed from him. God. YouTube is such. I'm going to use foul language here, folks.
Silent.
This is going to be as Steve, of course, there says, language check. Everybody, put your fingers in your ears.
Nope.
He's cursed the air trainers.
Okay, I talked about YouTube. Okay, I just resubbed to Jackson RC. This pisses me off when YouTube does that crap.
Oh my God!
All right, girls, calm down there.
We're having privates talk. That's all.
Oh my God, you're in the private chat. I forgot we're not on my show, so I can't say that.
Yeah. Jay, I actually saw some giant models of a B-17 down at Lemoore Naval Air Station. Some of the Navy guys were doing different ones, and he had one out there, and he actually had a bunch of Ruger 1022 rifles thing mounted in it and controlled on it, so he could make a strafing pass with it, like the B-17. So they're fighting stuff. You saw all. Yeah.
How did he get away with that? Were they just BBs?
No. 22 longs.
22 long rifles.
I know, but how could he outfit that and actually fly it?
Because there's nothing illegal about it. It's not safe, but there's nothing illegal about it.
And the only place they allowed him to fly it when it was loaded was over the gunnery range.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a Lemoore Naval Air Station. So there's areas where they do, and that's what he did, was flying it, and they had cameras out there so people could see, going down and shooting stuff up.
Pennsylvania Prepper, that's a simple one. Mental stability.
Who has that?
Right here.
Most preppers don't.
Oh. I was just wondering who does after they put us through the ringer.
Stability.
I know.
I mean, it all starts at the little house on what's the name of that road that's named after a state in another district.
I don't know if it even starts there anymore. I think they vacate it and are doing something within the house itself.
Oh yeah, they're doing raves at night with Depends.
It sounds about right.
A Depends rave.
Yeah.
It depends on who's there.
I think his other term when he was with the O, they were probably doing that pretty much.
Well, that's why he's in the condition he's in now.
That's right. Somebody said that he actually did have hemorrhages, that he had to like hemorrhages in his brain.
Oh.
Well,
or something.
Like I said
forgot.
last year before he was actually elected and inaugurated, I said last year that if he wins, it would be 6 to 8 months. I figured 6 due to the talk that was being talked in dark backroom alleys, that they would deem him unfit as, 4
well,
to 6.
He said it even when he was on the trail. Like, if I can't finish, it's like, dude, you haven't even gotten in yet, and you're talking about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's taking him longer because of the current world events, and a certain little dragon is not coming down to where they want it to, so they're trying to overinflate it so they can try and get something else started before they pull him out.
And of course, somebody else is getting acting just as dingbatty too.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
The thing is, in order for her to stay for the rest of this and be able to run next time, she can only serve 2 years of this.
Oh, okay. So she wouldn't be able
he's got to last.
She wouldn't be able to be reelected back into.
She would only be able to serve 1 future term.
Yes.
Not 2.
Yeah.
Because it's a maximum of 10 years.
And you can only be elected twice. So he has to serve at least 2 full years from inauguration date to date removed. Then she would take over and then could be reelected.
Twice.
I don't know whose YouTube channel it was, but when her and all the ladies were in purple and he started reading about the women in scarlet, did you hear the Bible verse he read over it? It was like over Babylon. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Is that when they said,
beast, holding
is that when they said all woman instead of all men? Was that and they really a lot of people got ticked?
Well, a lot of people got ticked over that, but no, this was when they were doing the thing with Bernie like this.
Oh,
the day they were.
Oh, okay.
And all the ladies
and all those memes came out with Bernie like sitting in his chair. Okay, I get it now. Okay.
Yeah, and she was in purple. A certain Hillary was in purple, and some other.
So they look like
purple. I want it. I want it. It's mine. The glass ceiling shattered under my head.
I guess Mama's heading out.
All right, see you.
Night, Bama.
Bama Backwoodsman, yeah. Yeah. Anywho, I learned a lot on with Doc Bones and Nurse Amy. One of the things I learned is I got to go search now all their YouTube channels for all the suture videos.
I would really like to know how to sew someone up. How do you practice?
There's a special way to do it.
How do you practice? Like on
they actually make kits. Hold on. I'll
okay.
find you one real quick.
They have like rubber.
You get yourself a pot roast, you cut the pot roast and you sew it back together.
Yeah, I can do that before stuffing it with something.
Or you stuff it with your garlic and stuff and you sew it back together.
There you go. I didn't even think about that. They also have those kits, but they're like rubber, like some kind of rubber. But the roast is a good idea.
Oh, Will's in the house. JIT preparedness.
Hello,
JIT.
Will.
There you go, Gil. Share it.
All right, share this. Okay, here we go. Add to screen.
Oh.
Hugo, do you have two things as an icon? Because sometimes you're a rabbit.
Yeah, spell it correctly and you'll find it.
Who's sometimes a rabbit?
Huga, but I've seen her the coffee one too. So
I think she's on 2 different devices.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So when you sew up on this rubber thing, can you continue to practice on it, or is it just screwed up then? Okay.
No, it's self-sealing.
Oh, okay. That's cool. $28 is not bad for that. That's cool.
No, and it's got everything you need to practice. I mean, here's the full kit right here.
Yeah, I've seen them on Amazon.
That's what that's from. So that's that's $28 or $29 Prime.
Peace of mind.
Yeah.
What the heck though? Is that the scalpel that they just showed? They can't even give you a full scalpel. They just give you the blade.
No, look.
No, there should be a thingy, Mabobber.
I know, right? Isn't there a long one?
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, that's
right
in front of the blue.
It goes in this one right here.
Yeah.
This little blade goes in this handle.
See those little teeny things? I think the blades are in those. And then you have to put the blade on the thingy, right?
Wait,
no,
those are tweezers right there.
Hold on. This,
okay.
this, and this are your blades. They go in this handle.
Like an X-Acto
This is
knife.
your tweezers.
Yes.
They get a fine point that allows you to pull the skin back.
Okay.
These are your hemostats to help fold skin back if needed.
Okay.
They're not tweezers or hemostats. That's a tweezer. That's your handle.
Yeah.
Your little pointer is like delayed. I'm watching it on the hold on. That's what happened.
Hold on.
I'm watching it on the not.
It's got a nervous tick right at the moment there.
Yeah. So wait, show me which one is the scalpel that the X-Acto knife blade is going to go in, because I totally knew it was an X-Acto blade. Okay.
It's not an X-Acto blade either.
No, I know that. I know.
What Rebel said. She said the handle is in the kit.
It's right there. That's the handle.
I didn't know if they were in that longer green thing in front of it, like if those were.
No, these are your needles with thread,
and
these are your scalpels.
Well, that's what I meant. Yeah. So then the scalpel tip that's sitting
they're
out.
not tweezers or pickups.
Okay. Oh, is that why they just have one tip out to show you that's what's in the green things? Okay, thank you. Correct. All right. Now it makes sense. I was just trying to figure out why a blade is just sitting out. What the frick?
Well, that blade is out there because
I'm like,
he was going
that close. I don't want to be that close.
Yeah.
Get squirted in the eye that way. He's trying to charge his earbuds up faster, isn't
he? I'm just giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
I know. I said it means romance time. See you guys in 10 minutes.
Wait, you're only giving him 10 minutes? That's a quickie.
You get to be our age. Hey, got to do what you got to do.
Get to be my age.
But they don't have any. I don't think they have any kids in the house, so they could probably.
Get to be my age. An hour and a half is a quickie.
Whoa, Gil!
All right, I'll be right over there, sweetheart. I'll be right over there. Don't move.
Okay, now that makes sense. I was going to say.
Oh shoot! I can't move. My chair's not moving. Oh no!
Wait, true. I hear you. Face shield. Uncle Alfred, which for my comment or for the scalpel? Oh my gosh. Too funny. No way. We're supposed to be going out tomorrow, and Hannah's meeting somebody that she met online in person, but of course I'll be there. And I'm like, don't worry, I'll give you your social distancing.
Oh, I think that sounds like Jackson's gonna step out. So
bye. We'll miss you.
Come around. Good luck with the stuff tomorrow.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So I expect to see the videos of the jet in the next couple days.
Yeah, I subscribe. My dad had one for the longest time, and I thought he never flew it. My mom had gotten him one. It was just like an inexpensive one that was like styrofoam. He must have flown it for the first time, never told anyone, and he broke it. And it sat up there for years, and we were like, Dad, why don't you? Oh no, I don't know. I don't really know how to do that. Never telling any of us that he tried. He snapped it. It wasn't until we were doing redoing his garage, and it got taken down, and he went to, I guess I was like, Dad, now that you've got it down, why don't you try it out? And all of a sudden we realized there was a repair on it. I was like, Dad, and then he told us, I guess what happened. I was like, it's all right, Dad.
Well, the styrofoams, I guess, were kind of easy to repair.
Yeah, he repaired it, but then he was afraid, I think, to fly it and destroy it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. My dad was too much of an engineer, and if he didn't have time to figure it out, he didn't, do it. He just was moved on. Right, he had too much to do.
I'm going to change things here. Pull that one down. And bring up.
Is there I don't know if you can show it or not though, but is there a video on Amazon using one, or on Amazon? I mean, on YouTube using one of those kits?
Doc Bones actually has a video of it.
Yeah,
probably
so
on his website.
I'll put their channel up in a second.
Yeah, because I'm curious about that. I would like to look at it.
The fact there's one on their website and one on YouTube.
Come on. Stop doing that. Okay, it's really doesn't want to cooperate. All right, what's wrong with this? Google is suddenly not going to their channel. Okay, finally did it this way. bloomanddoom.net is not. I had it up there earlier today. Why is it not going to it?
I misplaced my surgeon's kit, so I don't know. I was going to show you a standard kit, but I can't find it. I must have relocated it.
Okay. And try this. HTTPS.
I've got it up on mine, Gil.
Josh is having a good time getting his moves down with his
getting
chaps.
his what down?
His moves down. He's doing Backstreet.
Oh, with chaps.
With his chaps.
Uh-huh.
Where you want me to go, Gil?
I was going to store.
Oh.
It's going to take a minute to get there. It's thinking.
Oh, I thought you froze for a second. Are we allowed to sing when you freeze? Like, see how far we can get through the Frozen song?
No.
Darn. I thought it would just, add,
Hold on.
I've got
to switch screens because it. Hold on.
Oh.
I should have did window instead of screen, but.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, Reagan and Kat. They're trying to bring it up. I don't know if you can show it, though, on here. Can you?
What?
That part? Well, I guess because we showed pictures, because it's educational purposes, if you showed any of the video.
Yeah.
What are we looking for, Gil?
Trying to find it here, and there it is. Okay, finally got, for some reason, Google did not want to function. I just type in halfway in the name of it, and it brings it up.
Can we just blame it on the solar flare?
Yeah. So
CME.
So there we
Coronal
go.
mass ejection.
All right, so there we go.
Coronal mass ejection.
Go to store. Real quick. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, but first I want to show somebody something here. So this is the black and white version.
Mm-hmm.
This is the color version, dent and scratch for instead of $80, it's $66.
I would love that. My
That's
husband would have
$14 savings for the dent and scratch version.
No understanding.
And so, if you want the color version, this is the best way to get it. But the defects are cosmetic because they said the shipping crate came in looks like somebody had kicked it or whatever and damaged it. So, yeah. So anyway, so that's that stuff. But where is the? There we go. Here, medical kits, and what do we got here? Emergency care. Here you
minor surgery, grab and go. That's nice.
Minor surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then they have another one here. Let's keep going on it. I'm looking for just a surgery type one. Let's go to page 2.
Like we were saying before, I would want something that is either like just not red, for sure, during a shift. I like it for my family in red in the house, like because you can find it quick. But if you're out,
they have the green and black in a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, is that patch removable?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just posted a link to the video where it talks on how to suture from their website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and here's the suture kit with the suture and the suture and staple kit. You like that? Good whack, and my brain freezes. My brain fixes when I slap.
Slurpee machine.
I'm an old style TV.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had
Yes, you can, Bob.
Yep.
Then they have just the stapler kit by itself. And then they have the trauma kit, and then, but there's, like we were talking before, some of these you want to start, you may want to start with like a wound care kit and the staple kit, and save money up until you're ready to get a bigger kit of, and you can those and just keep adding the smaller kits to the bigger kit, so you have extras of stuff you're going to use. But the ultimate one here is, I think it was on page.
I had that little grab and go.
The large stomp, yes, and it's in green. See, it's in green. You got choose options, and you got.
Oh, good. I like the green color because the red just makes. I just feel would like make you a target.
All right, so you got black.
There you
olive
go.
Green, red, and coyote.
Ooh, okay.
Coyote.
I'm not sure what coyote is.
Is it coyote pretty or coyote ugly?
Coyote tan.
I guess it depends on how much liquor you're drinking, Carol.
True. Always depends on that. How late in the night it is, how low the lights are.
Oh, brother.
Wait, coyote, so you want me to get up on the bar?
Yes.
Take some of it off. No, wait, put some of it back on.
Let me just suture you. Come on over here.
Wait a minute, wrong channel. Got to keep it family friendly. Hey, I'm not afraid of having fun. It's just.
I know, we got to keep it clean.
Yeah, I get it.
You got options down here too. They got the clotting stuff. So you got either quick clot or she puts her favorite one in there. So you got the different ones, and you can upgrade at $80 to go to the 4 quick clot combat gauzes. So you can
make this a very, very expensive bag, but it will have everything you need.
Yeah, and you can customize things you want to have in there and not to have in there. Like this one here, antibiotic book. I got it. I don't need to add it, so I get to save $27. Baby delivering kit.
Nope, ain't doing it. Sorry.
Add that, $119. Hey, I've been through the Bradley Method natural childbirth class. I'm a certified coach. It ain't that bad.
I'm a certified. I'm running the other dang direction. I ain't dealing with it.
But usually for coaching, you're on the other end. You're not like catching. Unless the doctor allows it.
Yeah, it was down there too, and it's doing all the massages and everything the entire 9 months before.
Oh, okay. So, but I mean, in the room when she's delivering, they
in
usually
the room.
Unless the doctor says
going from one end to the other, helping.
Oh, that was nice.
And then she says, "Get up here! I want to hold your hand." Crunch.
Yep, been there, done that. I like my hand currently working in the state it's currently working in, even though it is not that good. But I want to keep it in the condition it's in.
But anyways, I mean, you look in here, and this thing has, everything, and this is all American made. This isn't from the land of the Red Dragon.
Yeah.
Or the land of I'm not okay. Some of the other countries over there, farther over, that are turning out cheap crap. But yeah, so this is all the good stuff. The good. Let's see what this one does. So it's got all the fun things.
That is your one-stop shop for anything austere.
Yeah,
you've got.
This is all your blood clot stuff.
You've also got your little compression. Bruce could probably name that right. Those little things there for the different sizes of throats.
Yeah.
Hold somebody's tongue back to keep them from choking on it.
Yeah. Oh, and the one thing that Dave pointed out, I'm going to go back to the other thing and bring it up here. Was that on 1? I don't see it here now. What happened? Oh, that was on the home page. I think it was.
What's that?
The oxygen sensor.
I think it was on their main page. Yeah.
As an airway, I thought that was pens. Backwoods. Just pull out the pen and.
Right in the church. Yeah.
But they have the
right in that dimple.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
I don't see it here.
Wait, do you know you're supposed to cut there first? You're not just supposed to. You're not supposed to just jam it in there.
They always leave that part out.
Supposed to do a little slit, not just.
Hey, whatever works.
Jab them with a pen.
All right.
Yeah.
So what would that be under?
They never let me practice. I wasn't sure.
Which one that would be under here? But they have a little finger kit thing. You can put your finger in there, and it does the.
I'll put a little essential oil there first.
The oxygen level.
A little peppermint oil.
Limited time deals. Kits.
Try medical and first aid.
Oh,
that's where I was at. I went through all 4 tabs on that.
I have a pulse oximeter already. They're not that expensive. You can pick those up.
No, you can get them for like $30.
Can't even get them for less. Shop around.
Just make sure I don't shop around, so.
Shop.
Make sure you take the ink part out so you have it.
But that's the part that gets it in there. One. It's nice and pointy.
Yeah.
Little ink poisoning streak. Yes, ma'am.
Do not listen to us. We do not have medical advice.
I found it that way.
No, we're the comic.
There you go. The post thing and yeah.
There's the example, non-example in teaching. We're the non-example group down below.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You found it. Yeah, those aren't that. Yeah, those are not that expensive. That's the exact one I have actually.
Why would you need that though? Like
to make sure people are getting oxygen in their bloodstream, like
if
somebody like
has
me.
Oxygen level of 92 or lower, they need oxygen ASAP.
I know that sounds stupid, but I'm saying like in a crap hits the fan situation, like
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, are we really going to be putting the finger pulse thing on them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For asthmatics, maybe to save their medicine.
It's an extra tool to help you.
Yeah.
Because if you have it and they're at 97, okay, I don't have to worry about them getting how much oxygen they're getting.
Right.
But if all of a sudden they're down to like 91, 90, 89, then I know they're in dire strait. They could be going into shock. They could be about other things from it. They'll direct me to other symptoms to gather the information, figure out exactly what's happening. And that's where the big book comes in handy too. That's why.
So in that case, Backwoods, we just chop the tip of the finger off, so we ain't got to worry about it.
All right, this here is $39.99 for this nice little device there, and since it also does the pulse, you put it on there. You don't have to stand there and do 15 seconds. Whether you can still put it on there, you start doing other stuff. You go back check. Okay, pulse is set. All right, pulse is staying good. Pulse is dropping. You just keep treating other stuff and just glance over at the pulse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
some of them though do a stop reading. Like sometimes they'll just stop at one beep, and so I don't know if you have to reclip it.
Yeah, just click it again and go on again.
Open it.
The one I've got doesn't stop; it just keeps going and going and going and going.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Perfect.
It's not perfect. I'm just saying the one I've got does that. I mean,
which one is it? Mom. The Omron. The Omron. Which one do you have?
I honestly don't remember the name of it. It's upstairs right now.
Mine comes on a little necklace too, which is kind of nice. The strap.
Okay, here you go. Blood pressure cuffs.
Yep,
how many people out there have one
digital?
Nice.
How many out there have one?
I have the digital one too. Cuff? I have the digital. I don't have a stethoscope though.
I got to break it out and see again and read the instructions. It's been a while since I read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can find out whether it's. I think mine may be manual. I'm not sure.
See, here's mine, and you know what this was hiding?
Is that your BP one or is that your oxygen? Oh,
it's hiding my surgical kit.
You found your kit.
Yeah, but this is Simple Health or whatever it's called. Get the glare off it.
Yeah, Smart Heart.
Yep, it's a digital BP cuff. I've got.
Oh yeah, my mom has one. It's a little bit different looking, but it's similar.
So actually, I got to, how long has it been now?
Oh, sorry, Gear.
Courtney, you remember when we were on? She went to.
I think she's pooping.
Yeah.
No, she had a phone call.
Oh, Courtney and I were on Dusty Data's Prepperty about 6 months ago or so, and I think we were on the second one.
That is a pretty good
episode 2,
mm-hmm.
and everybody wound up getting this big first aid kit with blood pressure cup and,
nice.
and a bunch of other stuff. Oh yeah, it's and it's like the bag it goes in, you can't fit half the stuff in there because it has refills of stuff to go in there. So as you use stuff, you already have the refills to keep it stocked. Okay, hang on. Let me. All right, there you go.
Hopefully this doesn't
Thanks,
shake too much.
Pennsylvania.
This is the handle. As you notice, it's got a little spot right here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the
it
handle.
just looked like a tweezer.
Right.
Okay.
And that these slide in the end of it.
Okay.
They're one and done usage. And then my kit has, a dental pick. It's got plenty of hemostats, and I added an extra one because these are actually a little bit more durable. But I also keep.
You added needle nose pliers, Dave? Is that what that is?
No, it's the hemostat.
Oh, okay.
It's hemostat. That's the scissors. Extra hemostats, both straight and curved. So, I mean, it's enough for a surgeon to take and do whatever he needs to do.
Gardener Josh is saying it's medi-porn. Yes, Josh.
It is.
It is. It's like
I have tried doing it before, so I'm down to one thing of silk braided thread, so I have to get some more. But this kit right here was $20 on eBay. It doesn't come with all the other stuff that Amazon kit came with.
No,
this is actually a better kit.
Yeah,
so you can actually buy the little rubber pads on Amazon for like $10. Yeah. So for the same $30, you can have a much better kit. Just
did yours come with the little practice, flesh?
What
stuff? Did yours come with that?
This didn't. But you can buy that little fleshy thing off Amazon for like $10.
Yeah. What's a lateral? Is it like kind of like a Gucci purse? Backwoods?
It could be. Is that the name or the type, Bruce?
No. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. I know.
It's okay.
I had to take a phone call, so sorry.
Hey, mine is a cheapy one, but it works, okay?
There you go, Dave. That's for you. Just hook up with an OR nurse. Get 10 pounds of suture kits.
I knew one, but unfortunately, I don't know her that well.
This is the family channel, so I can't say it. I'm not going to say it.
I'm not saying anything else either.
I'm not saying it. What the hell?
Here.
Dave, be a man. Ask her out.
She's married.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Don't be that man.
Ask her out, Dave, and get the crap beat out of you.
No,
be the next headline in your local town.
Her husband's not that big of a guy. He's more of a pushover, but that's not the point.
All right, hang on. Here we go. Sorry, name. Mine is a report. Rappaport.
Yeah, don't know.
Yeah, mine's a generic cheapie off of Amazon.
As long as they both work. Wow, Rebel Canners.
Okay, there we go. Rappaport stethoscope. Oh, okay. Oh, $389.
Look at the Littman.
Oh, the Littman one that
$349.
Rebel has. She's it's $349. Holy crap, Tammy.
Yeah.
And then here
but look at the whole thing. It's core digital. It's got everything. Okay, just the stethoscope itself is like $35.
Yeah, here it is, the Rappaport Dual for $39. Oh, $32 on Amazon.
Right.
Adult and pediatric
as well.
Yeah.
So, now, if someone just graduated medical school or like graduated nursing, getting them a $300 stethoscope would be something, that they'd probably cherish for the rest of their lives.
Well, that one that he showed there actually has a digital companion that goes with it.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Where are your docs throwing away?
I just noticed what time it is. We're just chugging right along. Having
I'm not doing mine tonight, so you can go later if you want, Gal. It's okay. I'm not going to. Yeah.
Well, if I ever have something seriously wrong with me, Rebel, I'm driving up to where you are. You can check me out because I'm not going to a doctor. I don't trust them.
We're all going to Rebel if we can find her in her getaway.
Now, I got something to tell you about that. So you're saying, oh, we're going to go to Rebels. Back when I was in California, and I was working with all the CERT teams in Contra Costa County. I was on the board of the C8, which governed all the CERT teams. And I was doing all the emergency preparedness stories. Oh, I was getting all these police officers and firefighters. Oh, we're all going to go over to Gills. He's got everything. I said, come on over. When it happens, I ain't going to be there. And, of course, I've moved most of my stuff up here to Idaho already. And so when anything happens, my wife's just packing the rest of the stuff and gone.
Uh-oh.
Each parasite has one room. They're cheapies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see a retirement business here forming.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think that was on something like wasn't that a
Backwoods
movie?
Rebels.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can just see it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, what is it going to be called? Backwood Rebels or Rebels Backwoods?
Rebels in the Backwoods. Woo, people might be thinking it's something else, though.
I was just thinking that.
Like, is this not a swingers club? You need to go up the end of the...
Please don't drop your car keys off here.
That's right. No. Please, ma'am.
Oh my God.
Courtney's going to hit her head. She's laughing so hard.
Well, she's got plenty of padding on it right now, so she should be okay.
She'll be all right.
Yeah, she's wearing a hat like she's living in 15-degree weather right now.
You have no idea how cold it is.
Sir, I'm only a nurse.
Hey,
it's only 57 down here. What you whining about?
Hey, Tammy, you may only be a nurse, but in SHTF, a nurse is gold.
Yeah. But as in what we were
provided
saying.
with steaks to eat.
Mm-hmm.
While the rest of us are eating tuna noodle casserole, you'll be sitting there eating filet mignon.
A nurse like you, what you did, a nurse like you're just as good as a doctor.
Yeah.
Oh,
ain't gonna
not only that, all your other skills in canning and stuff. Mm-hmm. Woohoo!
A lot.
You didn't miss nothing, CR. It's all good.
Yeah.
You just would miss Courtney snorting a few times and some stethoscopes and stuff, and
confusing medical clinics for bad places. That's all. No.
See, for me, Courtney, unless that water bottle behind you has ice crystals forming in it right now, it ain't that cold.
Yeah.
No ice crystals yet.
And Bruce,
we all have different metabolisms.
That's one reason right there. I would like very much for you guys to decide you don't like Tennessee. You'd rather come to Idaho.
Well, see, I'm moving to Florida.
Pucky. You can't stand the heat. You cannot stand the heat.
No, I love the cold, but I can handle the heat. I just don't want to be up here on YouTube sweating my rear end off with sweat dripping down my eyebrows.
Yeah, we have a lot of air conditioning in Florida, but there's still places that aren't air conditioned.
Right. See, I'm going to move in next to Doc Bones and Nurse Amy, and I'm going to help them take care of the garden.
There you go. Be their personal gardener.
If something happens, I will have medical assistance immediately.
True.
See, there's a method to my madness.
Are you saying when you become their gardener that you're going to have free health care?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's a good plan, Dave. If it would work out.
Like I said, there's a method to my madness. Doesn't mean it's right. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but there's a method.
Yeah. The thing is, though, when they go up to Tennessee up there, they're going to leave you down there in Florida taking care of the gardening and stuff down there while they're up in Tennessee for a couple months up there.
That wouldn't bother me a bit. I've got other friends down there in Florida.
Oh, fishes.
No, not fishes. I have
He's
other
got friends in low places.
That I do have.
Where the gators
get some of the information
and
I
the
get.
Snakes crawl up your leg each day
and eat your faces.
Oh,
it'll be.
I'm sorry. That is one of my favorite Halloween songs. The parody of
it's
"Friends
still
in Low
stuck in my
Places"
mind
by Leatherface. That was just absolutely hilarious.
My husband was wondering why I slapped him in the head last night. I just was dreaming about those videos. It's coming to get me. Coming to get me, Jason's coming.
And for anybody you're wondering what we're talking about right now, there is a band called the Merkins, MERKINS, and it's the Merkins. They do a lot. If you
value your mental stability, don't watch it.
They do a lot of parodies, and their biggest parody, if I get it here, is these guys behind me. Come on, there we go.
Yeah,
these are called the Slash Street Boys, not the Backstreet Boys. The Slash Street Boys, and they do parodies of the Backstreet Boys, George Michael's, Eminem. A lot of, and yeah, it's absolutely hilarious what they do with the songs.
And purple, you got to have a dream for something, you know. I got to have something to dream for. So.
Let me put it this way: what they're making on those videos.
See you, Pennsylvania.
It's just incredible.
Pennsylvania Prepper.
Oh, he said, see you all later. Okay, I thought he said see you Al later. I didn't understand.
Al said he said he'd be right back. Maybe they did. Maybe they're conversing in that late night language like I get sometimes.
Yeah. Put it this way: the Merkins.
Like I'm telling you, I like your hate today before I had my first cup of coffee.
I would love to have they only have like 30 videos out or so, but they got 522,000 subscribers.
Oh my gosh.
A bunch of crazy people.
All right. The I'll Slash You That Way has 25 million views.
Oh my gosh. What? That's probably people
which means you're probably making
it.
About $300 a month off that one video.
That's crazy.
The first big one they did, Slash Street Boys slashing bodies, 12 million views.
All right, I'm gonna go get more coffee.
Coffee first.
And so the lowest one I see up here so far, the lowest one came out 2 months ago. It's only been out for 2 months, and it's Leatherface singing "I Think My Chainsaw Is Sexy," and it's got 386,000 views in 2 months.
Yes, Mama T.
Ghostface singing "Hello Sydney," an Annadelle parody, 212 views in 4 weeks. I mean, it's just like,
you say.
How many like Motley Crue?
I used to.
They did a parody of Motley Crue, and the song is called "Kills, Kills, Kills" instead of "Girls, Girls, Girls." And it's been out for 3 weeks, and it has 179,000 views in 3 weeks.
Nice.
Okay. Here's the one that's been out 4 days. 4 days. The Slash Street Boys keep slaying teens in the dark.
Oh yeah, that one we watched.
201 views in 4 days. I mean, 201,000 views in 4 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, really? You watched it 10 times a day, Rebel?
That day when he, I guess
you totally gave him some money.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just totally. I mean, if you guys, you go in there, you realize this is going to be a parody, and they're dancing like the Backstreet Boys.
Hey, Gray.
And then they're doing the other stuff, and it's clips from the movie, and they're dancing and they're singing, and they're quote as lip singing as best they can with masks on. But yeah, it's good.
Oh, I've never seen Gray 1107 in here. That's kind of cool.
Yep, I've seen him. Hey, Gray. Yep. How's it going?
Interesting picture.
Yeah. Gray is another fan of Corsair trainers.
Oh, okay.
So I see him on the Monday morning coffee, whatever, Monday morning coffee chat.
I just can't wake up
Island
early.
of Misfit Toys.
The Island of Misfit Toys. What? Yes, you can. He's not on that. He's Californian.
It still can't wake up.
If I can make it sometimes, surely you can. Surely.
You want my opinion of those videos like that?
No.
It's the same thing they do to. It's just like cat videos. They push them to dumb down the general public.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all right. Sorry, Dave.
Yeah.
You okay? They're fishes.
No, she's not.
Yeah,
She's gonna start snorting here in a second.
Don't want me to snort. Am I? I don't have such a cute little nose. Courtney, things could get really ugly.
Oh my god, I'm so insecure about my nose now.
It's adorable. Oh my gosh. So cute.
Killing me.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, well, for me personally, I'd rather study Bible stuff or videos that will help educate my already rattled brain from the mundane nonsense that I had to learn back in school. So I try to learn stuff, not watch mindless videos about killing and slaughter and stupid cat videos.
But I would. How the heck would I make it through my day?
The puppy videos help me through. So do the spoofs on the Kardashians.
I'm actually on like my 400 millionth monitor because after about 5 minutes of watching them stupid cat videos, I want to put holes in it.
Really? It's supposed to be like calming.
No, they drive me nuts.
I like the little puppy videos, and I like the.
Of course, it could be just that I'm old and off my rocker, as other people have said. So that could just be the problem there.
Could be.
Generally, I don't like to watch the cat videos unless there happens to be one where they're running around and they spin out and crash into the wall, and then stagger around and run around again and crash into the wall. Then I go, "Oh, it's a demon rat."
No, there is one animal channel I do watch.
Dr. Cracker.
I have to find the name of it again, but all she does is basically talk about dogs, and especially the wolf breeds.
Oh, okay.
And I like learning about what different wolf breeds take as far as care. Yep. Some of them take different types of diets, different shampoos and stuff like that. So I like learning about the different dogs because I do want a wolf breed here at the house.
What if it's a little too much wolf?
That's why you learn everything you can about them.
I used to. There's a trainer.
When it comes to a wolf, you have to set dominance immediately. The wolf has to know that you are the alpha. It is the beta.
Yeah,
and if it doesn't learn that right away, then
some of them aren't.
Well, I used to get my dog trained by a woman who had 8 of them. And sometimes there is no alpha, whatever, because they go in heat. And once they go in heat, she said you can't control them.
Yeah,
it's really tough.
It's that chemical pheromone.
That's why I want a female, not a male. I want a female, not a male.
Then you'll just have all the wolves at your door from.
Hey, then I'll have a whole pack of wolves guarding the whole house, and I dare somebody to try to walk through my yard.
Ring of fire, the ring of fire.
I get a grinder because I bruised my purple teddy bear.
Hey, Laura.
I get a grinder. I bruised my purple teddy bear.
Yeah, I figured that one out too.
She's saying hello to Gear. She's saying hi to Purple Teddy Bear.
Yeah.
And
Bob wants a flock of attack penguins.
My name is not Dory. Oh
my gosh, I like that creative redundancy. Ring of fire. That's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, Rebel. Certain breeds require a lot more attention than others, which is why I like watching this lady. I'll have to go look her channel up real quick.
Oh, wow. They tore it.
Oh, yeah. There's some breeds that require near constant attention.
Yeah, no, thank you. I have a child like that. I don't need a dog like that, too.
Yeah, my Otis Bigglesworth requires a constant attention, and he is not a wolf.
Yeah.
He's a fuzzy schnoodle, giant schnoodle.
Yeah. Courtney,
I just put the link.
Do you have Laura's email?
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
You want to send her the link?
Yep.
Yeah. Do it.
Who?
Wait, are you guys sure? Because you're going to be outnumbered.
Hey,
do I look scared?
Courtney,
are you ready to go to the side of?
I was outnumbered 5-1.
This isn't outnumbered. Get the old honey badgers up here. Gil and I'll be covering our tails, hiding in the corners. Those girls are rough.
Honey badgers? Who's that? Mouse toes?
Mouse, Nina, 3D Prepper, Piglet, T-Bear. Yeah, you don't mess with them girls. No, they live up to the honey badger name. Yep, that's the channel I like. And Anka.
I'm sure you just watch it
extremely knowledgeable as for her stuff.
For her knowledge, yes, of course. Just her knowledge.
Hey, Laura, I'm sending it to your Facebook link.
Look at that big head on that dog. Oh my god.
Oh man.
They're huge.
Hi, Fuzzy.
Huge. Look at that.
That's the wolf killer.
Is that a Tibetan Mastiff? Yeah. You know what I like is those
Caucasian. Or Caucasian.
Neapolitan Mastiff. Those are my favorites.
I like that dessert too.
It is not an ice cream.
No, the Mastiff
sounds like the Sunday you get at Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor. Mm-hmm. The Neapolitan Mastiff.
Yes, please. That's the one I want.
And of course, there's always the wolf cat too.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you.
Dang, look at the paw on that thing.
Yes.
I just have a lynx.
But yeah.
I like the Chinese Tibetans. I just like their faces. Yeah. They just want to squeeze out.
But there's a special way to interact with wolves. It takes a lot of learning, and I'm still trying to learn it. Because if I ever do intend to have one, I want to make sure I have all the knowledge I need to make sure that the relationship between me and that dog is the best it can be, as well as around my son.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks like a really cool channel.
Got some good stuff there.
Yeah, look at the dog killers.
She's actually got some videos where she actually goes over the diet she feeds her. Like, I think she's got 3 or 4 wolves herself.
God bless you, Backwoods.
What do you do, sneeze?
It sounded like it.
Look at his comment.
The Southern Kennel Shepherd.
Is there a Laura up here? Laura Hedgehog?
Yes, there is. There's a Laura Hedgehog.
Hi, Laura. How you doing? It's good to see you.
I'm pretty good.
Oh man, I'm just looking at this cat, this wolf cat.
The LaCroix?
Yeah, the LaCroix. Yeah, it's just wow.
Oh, that is an interesting cat. Look at that.
It is. Probably what all the cougars get. Wolf cat. I've heard that before in the bushes outside. And,
yeah.
That was your peeping Tom named Bob.
Really? Bob? Now we're going to go outside and go, Bob, when we hear the cats.
Well, no, I'm not talking about Bob in the chat either. There's Florida Bob down there that's a peeping Tom that's been in the news several times over the last 10 years.
Oh, really? Hello, Florida Bob. He's probably multiple
Is his name Bob because he bobs his head in your window?
I don't know. I think his real name is Robert, but, they call him Florida Bob.
Florida Bob. I haven't heard too much about him. He must be in northern Florida or
no, he's
southern.
A Miami dude. He's from Miami.
Yeah, he's way southern. Yeah.
He tried to eat somebody once because he
had
bath
salts. Hot all of a sudden.
Yeah. They like to do that, the Florida men, for some reason, to try the bath
You're
salt.
steaming, Laura. You're steaming.
Okay, so I'm putting the two comments together. There's the first comment.
Szechuan.
And there's the second comment.
Szechuan?
Szechuan chicken.
Yeah. So that kennel shepherd thing is in in Germany.
Oh, okay.
Nightwell.
There's also the Belgian Malinois, which is also used mainly in military and other groups as well. Yeah. Belgian Malinois are the most notable.
Yeah.
And they're trained in Dutch.
And Neighbor has one.
Dutch.
One of my neighbors has one.
Spreka the
Yeah.
douche.
But he says he's not in the military. He's not in the K9 unit or anything. So
Yeah, the ones Bruce is talking about are a lot more trainable, the Belgian Malinois, as far as getting them to bond with their handler. Belgian Malinois can take extra training sometimes to get them to bond with their handler. Sometimes they just don't bond, and they become a very unruly dog. And that's when you see videos of a handler trying to control their dog, and the dog's just not listening. Those are usually a Belgian Malinois.
Shishin kennel. Shishin.
yeah, I didn't go near that dog.
Yeah.
He was training
there was
it.
a handler that my cousin knew, and he, I met the guy one time.
There.
He trained one of his dogs with a command called Frankenbeans.
Beans.
Frankenbeans.
Frank
the
and
dog-
beans. Meaning go for the Franken beans.
He went for the Frankenbeans and would not let go until the person stopped moving.
I'm sorry. I don't think that would be possible.
I'm training my next dog on that one. Even if it's like a little miniature schnauzer.
I can just see you doing that, Fish, and I can see the headline on your channel. Sorry, I will not be live this evening due to having to take my husband to the hospital because my dog did not understand that I was cooking Frankenbeans and not to attack.
I did that. I get shipped back to Canada.
Beanies
Yeah,
and
me
weenies.
too.
I can just
And
see
I never
someone
lived
train
there before.
an attack chihuahua. An attack chihuahua. Frankenbeans.
That's one dog I think I would be terrified of is an
A
attack
chihuahua.
chihuahua.
Yeah.
They are weird.
High pitched bark, and all they do is go
They
after your
are
Achilles heel.
nasty.
Mhm.
Yeah, they can get nasty for sure.
All right, Diggs.
I don't see the appeal.
Thanks.
No offense to anybody in the chat. I
Yeah.
see no appeal to it. Chihuahua.
What? Chihuahuas? We have like the
But I
Chihuahua
noticed that you
mix
have a
that's sweet.
wiener.
I do have a wiener. I like wiener.
Yeah, she knows it again.
Chris is happy about that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sorry. We have gone close to 12 o'clock at night.
Bunch of slap happy people up here.
The freaks come out at night. Bob.
Bob's
Hey,
orange.
Bob, you have the link. I emailed you the link.
He's afraid to come up here because, well,
Chihuahua up at my ankle. Yeah, they
you
can
get
be
Courtney
mean.
and Fishy in both the same room, and it can get pretty disastrous pretty quick.
Fantastic. You meant to say fantastic.
You
Come
mean
on.
volcanic.
Like
See what I
behind us.
mean?
Super eruptive.
See what I mean?
Oh,
See, since my surgery, my sinuses don't come close enough to the center to do that.
Oh my lord,
Chihuahuas
baby
bite the
Jesus.
ankles. Astro, stop it.
It's true. He might not.
Yeah.
But you like me. I'm a weenie.
Astro Jetson is a black lab.
Oh, that's the other dog. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
You want me to send Bob the link?
That's the
I
one that
emailed it to
smiles
And
upside
he
down.
knows she got it.
He's
You emailed him your other channel, he said.
Hey,
It
stop.
should have been for this thing here. I will do this again.
Hey, Rebel Canner.
What's up?
She's going against the grain.
4D. No, it's for this one here. I'm looking at it. The one I clicked.
Is it the main
And it
though?
has
Like
in there is this link here. So if he goes back to that email from Grayman Prepping, clicks on that link, he'll come in here.
it starts with the StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard is StreamYard no matter which email I send it out on. If it's alive, it goes to the same StreamYard. All I do is I just click which one I'm broadcasting to from StreamYard. It's still StreamYard.
So did that guy ever come back this afternoon?
No.
Not for this one because I put this one here.
Yeah, after-
It has this. Everyone saw it. I had the banner going across. I put the 24-hour member, subscriber on there to be able to comment.
Yeah.
So if he comes
Subscribers
back,
only.
he may join and
I'll
hey,
have to wait.
he may be there watching, keep on trying to type in, and nothing's going in.
Yeah. Which would be fantastic.
That's a
Yeah,
good
hey,
idea.
that's
Hey, that's all the more effort he needs to do for the
Yeah.
guys at DHS to find him.
Well, but with us, Ginger and I didn't see him when he first came in, and that tells me that he's someone that we both.
Well, he started over on Camppatton channel.
Okay.
And then when I started blocking him there, he jumped over to the Gray Man. That's when you guys caught him.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. But we do have hints as to who he might be.
Yeah. Courtney sent me the pictures of him.
Mm-hmm.
He said he still don't have
it. No. Those pictures, you know who that is. That's somebody over in Britain. That's the troll shell. Behind the troll shell is the actual troll, and that troll, Courtney and
he stole that picture from a BBC article.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because when I was looking up, the name, there was a similar picture without the black thing across the face in there, and another one too that looks similar.
Mm-hmm. He has several channels
with the same name. Yeah, that's how he kept coming in after we kept pushing him out.
I took a picture of all of them so I can tell you what they are.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to resend it, Mr. Gill. He no longer.
No, I got this here. I'll just go through. I'll just take the time tomorrow. I'm
talking about the Bob.
He also has
Get with the program.
He also has one that's called Harvey Price's Biggest Fan.
Yes.
Oh.
So be careful and watch out for that one. And that one, I've seen him in chats where people are actually talking to him and saying, "Hey, it's so good to see you."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So there it is again, Bob.
Well, at least the people that can do an IP search and go get them that way, and then you find out who's really behind the shell.
Right.
Yeah. Well, if my friend at DHS is able to get with the IT guys and they're able to find him, if he's somewhere out near Idaho, he's going to give me a call when they go to do the raid. And if I got to drive out there the day before and stay in a hotel, I want to be there so when they drag him out in handcuffs, all bloodied and bruised from resisting arrest, I can stand there and laugh at him.
I really don't think he's going to resist arrest. I think he's in his mom's basement with a hot pocket.
Probably. but he may resist arrest. He might not put down a hot pocket.
He will. He will resist arrest no matter what happens.
Oh. You mean he fell down the stairs again?
Yes, he did.
No, he was struggling while they were trying to put the handcuffs on and they had to restrain him.
You have to do that stupid face.
This
hot pocket. Did it work for me too?
Yes. Justice is served in a hot pocket.
I wish I had a hot pocket. I could do this. Hot pocket.
Every time I hear somebody,
Courtney, here's mine. Hot pockets.
I dropped my hot pocket. I dropped my hot pocket. You guys seen that one yet? An eyewitness to something.
Is that like dropping the soap?
It's the news crew interviewing a couple guys who witnessed something, and then one guy says, "I don't know this, that," and the other guy goes, "I dropped my hot pocket." It's like, dude, you just saw somebody get run over by a dump truck, and you dropped your hot pocket. Okay,
Bob.
Here we go.
Bob, did you remember to bring your plate carrier when you came in?
No.
With the three girls up here, you might need a plate carrier.
I use paper towel.
Keep mine handy and close.
I use paper towel.
Laura's real quiet. She gets in close and then she just stabs you right there.
No, all of a sudden, Laura's a real quiet person, and then all of a sudden she'll hit you with something sideways, and you're like, I can't believe that just came out of her mouth.
I learned her weakness today. Just today, I learned her weakness. I learned what she really likes.
What is that, Bob?
Dick.
Warm nights and walks on the beach.
No, we say weenie.
Wiener. She said it. No, weenie. Oh,
Wiener.
God. I don't know. Oh, I thought you meant Dickie overalls.
Excuse this moment for a commercial break.
Your dog.
Sorry.
While we go over vocabulary.
Oh my God. Bob gets up here and the whole thing goes freaking south.
South right away. It just goes crash and burn.
Yeah, Gary, that's exactly what they'll say.
You and your dirty mind.
Oh my God.
Interesting choice of name, Gear.
Oh, yeah. We have definitely going to the after party here.
Yep.
Uh-oh. My whole computer just went bloop.
Good night, Mary Beth.
Windows is pushing updates.
Uh-oh.
Because my son's computer, the one I built, which is antique, it's got dinosaur feces all over it, was set not to update again until the end of November, and it updated tonight against my wishes. So Windows is pushing updates.
Yeah, I wonder what it is.
They just want to know what you're thinking. They want to see what you're doing. They want to control your life.
What they're doing is uploading software that slows your computer down. So you'll want to get Windows 11.
Yeah, or a new computer for Christmas,
or a new router.
Where the hell's my mouse? Yep. There it is. Hold on.
Yeah, because on my big computer, I got this little thing. Do you want to upgrade to Windows 11? Hell no.
Hey, Gil.
Wait, sure. Kaylin just said there's a 2-year-old with an ear shot. Do you mean your cat, Kaylin, or are you talking about a real 2-year-old? Are you pulling her leg?
You see these right here? I monitor everything my computer does all the time, constantly, as well as my weather. So I can tell when programs are utilizing things they're not supposed to be. I could see what computer programs are running and where they're running.
They do it as a matter of policy, I thought, on their phones, Backwoods. Do they do it on their laptop?
Yeah, I know Apple does that on their phones. Apple does it too.
Yeah, mine right now is my phone is waiting for me to allow it to update. I keep telling it to go fly a kite. Yeah, what I need to do is I need to jailbreak it so I can block that out completely. I just haven't done it yet.
She's talking about her cat.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh,
you almost had us, Kaylin.
She's awesome.
Well, I know your weakness, Laura. I know your weakness. All right, I know your weakness.
Only when it's my man.
I didn't say nothing. I'm just sitting.
The Sveener.
Hey, Bob, you realize where you are now, don't you?
Yeah,
you triangulated.
You're triangulated.
Oh my God, I'm in the middle, aren't I?
He loves it though.
knife from all three sides. Ow, 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 ow.
Courtney can sit here and pound you in.
Yeah, I don't do knives. You should know that by now. I do explosives.
No, she's learning how to use her little air rifle.
Throws
I do explosives, Dave. I do explosives. Kept it on the down low. Kept it on the down low.
RPG.
I've heard it does.
Bean burritos.
Bean burritos. Oh,
That's more what I was thinking. Beans and wieners.
When you said explosives,
guys, as soon as the live
he gets done freezing,
I went back in to set this up immediately as soon as I got off.
Yeah.
And the YouTube had already put it on limited monetization.
Mm-hmm.
But what was funny is, and not funny, it's sad and suspicious. One of my other videos, I put it on limited monetization. That instead of getting 2 ads at the beginning, 1 in the middle, or 2 in the middle, 1 at the end, was getting 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2.
Oh, wow.
But it's unlimited monetization because it's not suitable for our advertisers, but all the advertisers are jumping all over it.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, those advertisers that they put on it that limit, they say, let me word it this way. You're limited to 2 advertisers. That's all you're going to get paid for. The other 6, YouTube gets paid for. You don't get nothing for it.
Yeah.
I have limited advertisement on all of my lives. I go back in and I hit request for whatever, and then it always gets approved.
Yeah, so I'll hit that tomorrow. Hit that on Monday when they're there, and so it's actually a real person there.
Yeah,
you're not going to get a real person.
I usually, for me, I've demonetized my own videos many times. As soon as they come up with the political re-election stuff, I bang, 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 bang. I don't want to see it.
You probably can go back in though. You probably can go back in and.
Oh, I'm sure I could. But
after the.
As far as the computer Kaylin was given, it would we would have to know the make, the model, the year, and then we could look it up. The best thing to do, Kaylin, would be to go to a webpage called Crucial memory, or I think it's called crucial.com. Crucial Memory, they have an app that you can install. It doesn't stay on your computer. It's a one-time run. You can install it, and it'll scan your system and tell you exactly what memory sticks you can use. It won't give you stuff you can't, just the ones you can. It's crucial.com.
What is? Can you spell that in the chat for everybody else to see it?
Or drop the link.
Or drop the link.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking something here. Laura, I gave you Blue Wrench, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she was blam.
Yeah, that's right.
Getting them.
She's smacking them left and right with
I'm
it.
glad you did, because I had to walk away and my thing was plugged in and I couldn't take it with me. So
yeah.
I'm like, take that, Harvey. I've been wanting to do that for you a long time. I've seen him another time. I'm like, give me the wrench.
Yeah. Okay, hey, so guys, remind me anytime that happens again on my life, you're in there.
Yeah.
Print up top. Just in capital letters in the chat if you're not up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put time subscriber. Just put time subscriber on there, and they'll tell me to remind me to go into the YouTube studio and say you got to be a subscriber for 20 minutes before you can comment.
Bruce is also correct. You want to make sure you know what you're doing when you go to open up a laptop, because laptops are not like desktops. Laptops require finesse. Desktop's not so much. But this is the page right here. And as you can see, it says start your scan or select computer. For those who don't know what they have, just hit your scan, let it download the program it's going to run. Like I said, it's a one-time run.
But she can't do external memory? Don't they have she can't, they don't have anything that she can plug into the USB and would be like external add-on memory? Oh.
No. Back Windows 98, you could set USB thumb drives up as external memory. You still can. Yeah. It's just not as effective.
Yeah.
But for her, Dave, she's getting into that thing. She's going to have to take.
But the thing is, you really need a USB 3 port for that to be effective.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you might as well not have it.
Not for RAM, she said. She doesn't want RAM.
No, she was talking about memory earlier. That's what she said.
For RAM.
If depending on her USB ports, whether they're 1, 2, or 3, you can get the little 2 terabyte or the 1 terabyte external ones. These, where I got it over here.
For storage, yes. For hard drive storage, yes.
Yes. And I actually have tops with this as the. I was saving everything to it and running all my documents.
How much are one of those? Because I want one. I've been looking at them.
Depends on how big of a drive
right now on Amazon, 2 terabyte, $59 for the Seagate, I believe it is.
Oh, the Seagate? Okay, is the Seagate good? Because I've been looking at it.
I have the Barracuda in my computer. I have an 8 terabyte.
Yeah, but you have a Mac, Court. It's a little different.
All right, hang on here. Let me.
For hard drives, it's the same.
Yeah, you just have to. Sometimes you have to reformat the hard drive, but it's other than that though.
Well, like this one is a Western Digital. It's good. The Seagate, and they both come with everything. You just plug it into your Mac or you plug it into your.
That's good to know. I'm so glad you're talking about this because I really wanted one, but I didn't know which one to get.
Just get one you can afford and plug it in. And your computer will do the rest, be it Apple or Windows. As far as Kaylin goes, the site we've got showing right here, log into it on your laptop, click Start Scan, and it'll tell you whether your laptop is capable of running 16 gigs of RAM or not. Some of them aren't. Some of them don't have enough room for 16 gigs.
Yeah. So I have a terabyte on my computer, but I want another additional terabyte.
All right.
Crucial, CRUCIAL.com. Oops.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm so glad you're going over this because I really, really wanted one, but I didn't know where to trust. There's also a DW one and something else, and I didn't know which one to get.
And Bruce brings up another valid point. solid state drive or SSD is best when you're getting an external drive. That way, if you drop it, it doesn't lose all your hard drive.
Yeah.
Spinning platters, if you drop a spinning platter hard drive, it's toast.
Yeah.
So it will.
Yes.
I wonder if
Here.
it'll say SSD on it. It should, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
because that's a big selling point nowadays. It's actually getting harder and harder to find mechanical hard drives that are cost effective. SSDs are getting very inexpensive.
Yeah. I saw the Toshiba one too. Is that a good one or no?
I would stick with Seagate Barracudas.
Yeah. I have a Toshiba. I have a Western Digital. At the time, they were a little bit cheaper than the Seagate, but here's the Seagate, same as the Western Digital. This is HDD. So it's
hard disk drive.
Yeah, hard disk drive. Let me try.
Just put SSD.
Oh, cool.
SSD. So
the more space you try to get, the more expensive they're going to get.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
Well, see that Toshiba right there is not bad price. That's decent price for it for 2 terabyte.
Oh shit.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna get one.
Right. When you start getting above 5 terabytes, they get stupid expensive.
Yeah.
My
I
8
saw
terabyte. My 8 terabyte is a mechanical. So if I drop it, I lose everything on it, which I'm not moving my desktop computer anywhere, but it's a mechanical. It only cost me $54. So if you're going to mount it in a system, then you can go with mechanical for storage. You don't want to put your operating system on it or any program that you use a lot of. Now, like my editing software, my Filmora, that is on an SSD in my computer. That way it's lightning fast. That's why I can process 4K video in the time that most people are sitting there still trying to film it.
All right. I got to change my green screen here for a second. None.
I'm so glad you're talking about this because I wondered about it, but I didn't know who to talk to about it, really, to tell you the truth.
All right. So I picked this up at Costco for $89.
Wow. That was a good deal.
Yes. 8 terabyte, $89. And what I like on the back here, if I can get it here to focus on that.
Huh.
Yes, it's cross-compatible.
Yeah, most of them are now.
Yeah.
Well, what that means is you can plug it into your Windows computer and then take those same files and move over to your laptop that's an Apple and still access the same files without having to do 10 million steps like you used to have to do.
And it's Seagate.
Yep.
I just haven't opened it up yet. I have had it for about 3 months. I just haven't opened it up yet. And there we go.
See, I've got an SSD that's a backup hard drive. All I use it for, let's say, for whatever reason, I accidentally, get a virus on here. I just take my backup SSD and I can plug it into my computer, reformat my original SSD, reinstall my operating system and the key programs I have, and I don't lose nothing. I don't have to worry about reformatting my 8 terabyte, which literally takes a half a day. And if I have to rebuild my son's computer, all I got to do is take that same 2 terabyte SSD. I can walk over to it, plug it in, restart the computer, and reformat the SSD that's in that one. And I've still got the SSD I keep outside of everything as my boot disk, basically. I can rebuild and reboot my entire systems in, under an hour.
Yeah. Kaylin, I'm not going to open that up until this winter when it's totally, I'm not doing anything outside at all. And I can take a day or two to basically, I'm going to transfer all those 2 terabyte ones. I'm going to transfer all the data off of those onto the big one and get it all set up and align all the folders right and get everything together correctly. Because mainly what I have on those is my novels and all my videos. And I want to get it all onto the 8 one, get it all stored there, and then I'll just use the small ones as intermediate. So basically, I'll back up a month or two onto the small ones, then store it onto the big one, and then back up some more onto the small one and store it onto the big one. So the big one will be my archive.
Are you guys saying that the Toshiba are not as good?
I don't trust them.
Okay.
because I've had Toshibas in the past. Now, I'm not saying they're not better now, but 15, 20 years ago, Toshiba was the bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
Western Digital was the top. Now Western Digital is kind of sliding down, and your Seagates they've always been near the middle toward the upper end of reliability.
Yeah. But I've had no problem with my Western Digital. My Toshiba asks me all the time, do you want to scan? No, I don't want to scan.
Now, Western Digital also, if you buy, I don't know about the SSDs, but when you buy a hard drive, spinning platter hard drive, that's Western Digital, you usually get a CD-ROM with it. And on that CD-ROM is a wealth of tools that the average person can use to help diagnose their computer, rebuild their hard drives, partition their hard drives. Even once the system's up and running, you can go in, let's say you put in a 8 terabyte like I did, I can plug that disk in if you have a CD-ROM, which I don't, because they're pointless nowadays. I can sit there and partition everything.
Yeah, on my two laptops I have over to the side here, they're both Dell Latitudes, the exact same model. The one has a 528
Bruce.
528 hard drive. The other one has a 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte hard drive in it. That a friend of mine, they at their work, they ordered new laptops, and they ordered them with too small of hard drives, and the CEO got ticked at the CFO who said, "Oh, we don't need those big expensive ones." He goes, "Yeah, now we got to buy them separate," and they had him pull those hard drives out of all those computers and install the bigger SSD ones. And so he got these other ones for free, and the old computers that the Dell Latitude computers. And so he got 10 of them, and he gave me one of them. He just slapped the brand new hard drive into it, SSD hard drive, and that one is very fast to start up.
And see, Bruce is over there flexing. He's got an SSD NAS case, and everybody else up here is going, "What?"
Yeah, pretty much.
I had a NAS case once. I
Hey,
had to get
whispers from the dark.
injection of penicillin.
Yeah, I had an S case too, and I had to
No,
something
children. They're
stop
server
the
racks.
spastic,
It's a server rack.
Oh, I thought it was a spastic colon.
Yes.
I got mine in Singapore on the shore leave once.
Yeah. Yeah. The SSD problem. Yeah.
Sickos.
Yeah.
Seriously sick. Oh, we can't say that word, but Bob did. He first came in the room.
Wash, Steven.
I didn't mean to. I was baited into. I'll just shut up.
Sure you were, Bob.
I'm married. I know when to shut up. Don't drop the hammer on your foot again, Bob. Just put it on the table. Just leave it alone.
Come clean my glasses.
Yeah, well, if I ever find
Nice, CB.
if I ever find that winning lottery ticket, it's gonna be a huge system in here.
Well, if I were to ever win the lottery for a server, it would be located outdoors in its own building with full-time HVAC unit.
Yeah.
If I ever won the lottery, I'd fly a few of you guys down to my house in Mindanao. The beer's cheap, man, and the girls are pretty.
I don't drink.
I don't really care about the girls.
No,
much, but I like beer.
And the wife will be there too. Darn it!
Oh, she could train us. I'll go for. I'll do that.
Trade you
Bob,
a knife.
You know the staff. If you try flying me down there, the staff sergeant is going to be going up down there.
Yeah,
It'll be Velcro
I can just see it now. I can just see the headlines now. Former DHS officer down in Mindanao rescued by wife, former military and Secret Service operations group.
Rescued from Filipinas who were trying
a
to
swarm
have
of
babies.
A swarm of Filipinas.
Oh, you're so very white. Can we have your baby?
Yeah, when I told you that, I'm not joking. That was the true. And I was like,
That was the truth.
yeah, yeah,
It's-
that was the truth. And I went, where's the dude? I beat feet, man. I'm like, I am out of here, man.
Hey, Skinner
Sorry
Farms.
for all the Filipinos that we
Got
have.
Skinner
just-
Farms in here and Ms.
Offended.
Taz Christie.
One event out of 14, 15 times going there, however many. But it's like, oh my God, lady.
Every country wants to have Bob's babies, so it's not just to the Philippines.
Come on.
Hey,
They
Bruce.
all-
It's true. It's true. I got
they
my
all-
Bible here. I swear on my Bible around here somewhere. My Bible's here.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bruce, I
got-
learned back when she visited the honey badgers once in a while. Yeah, you got to watch out for that little Miss Innocent T-Bear. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, she's tough. I call her the boss.
Who?
Just like Backwoods
boss?
does. The boss.
The boss.
Hello, the boss.
The boss.
The boss lady.
The boss.
Spitfire.
Where's the holy water
All
bomb?
right, see,
I have some right here. Yeah. Ward you evil women away from me, you know.
Lumpia.
You want my baby?
Lumpia?
Yeah, I cast you out. I cast you out.
Oompa Loompa?
Loompa Loompa.
Oompa Loompa. What's that? You're
For
welcome.
some reason, it's really hot in
how
here.
did we get to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory here?
Wait, bang. What's a Lumpia?
Courtney, you got an infection? Something green's dripping. You know?
Yeah. It's like The Exorcist or something.
Yeah, exactly. That movie was one of them that scared the daylights out of me.
I never saw it and never want to.
My head does not spin around.
Oh boy, yeah, I saw that when it came out in the theaters back in the 70s. Like I was just a kid, and I'm like, what the heck is this?
Lumpia is like an egg roll. And they
Yeah.
serve it with like my favorite sauce too. It looks like
Yeah, lumpia's good. That's some grub and
yummy.
stuff. Man.
I would love that stuff. Yeah,
What is?
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
chili
Talking
sauce,
about the head
lumpia.
spinning around.
I like chili sauce.
We,
I like
we
peanuts.
too.
did that for Halloween with a real person.
That's not nice.
No, she helped work out. Basically, the costume she was wearing had a big front on it, so she was like this,
You must have, it's all rolled
and
up.
her whole body turned around, and the people would freaking freak out when they saw the head go all the way around, and she's talking to them the entire time.
Oh, creepy! I would too.
Kind of like I did when that one Filipino
Wow.
says, I want to have a white baby. We can go to the ladies' room over there. Huh.
Gosh. Yes, stay out of ladies' rooms, no matter what they tell you, Bob.
Mm.
It's not okay. It's
yeah,
not
she-
okay.
She first asked me, "Where's mom?" That's when my wife, mom,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah, they call them ma'am or mom. Yep.
And my son
I've
was
seen
with
that.
me. He was like 11 or 11 years old. Where's mom and your son? Well, they're up in the room doing whatever. And she's I want to have a white baby. Oh, okay, it's pretty. The girls are gorgeous, and we can go there. And, oh shit! I didn't say the
You
word.
loved every second of it, Bob, to be able to tell that story later to all your women friends and men.
Oh, you're right.
Shame, 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 bud.
No, man.
He's like, oh, I got to write this down after he ran.
Wow, one time in Bangkok, you know.
It was a bang. God.
We're still on the Family Channel.
I said
Well, we're on the
Bangkok.
Family Channel.
Bangkok.
True story. I bolted, man. I got out of there quick. Man.
Well, it is
That's a
after
good idea.
after midnight here, so it's PG-13 rated now.
Okay,
And PG-13 these days is like rated R when we were kids.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
PG-13
that.
nowadays is like rated X when I was a kid. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
True. Well, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. When you were a kid, considering you're like, what, 80?
Yes.
Sorry,
All
Dave.
right, when I
You
was,
drive a truck for 30 years and see what it does to your mind and body.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to do that.
yeah, when I was a kid, what was rated R is nowadays would be, I mean, seriously, there were some movies that were rated R that nowadays would be rated NC-17.
Yeah.
And for there was about a 5-year period, and there's like, this is R?
Yeah, Bruce just typed in.
Oh,
Bruce just typed in. They soiled Bangkok, but yeah, we've been discussing where we're going to go this year because we don't want to wait in quarantine in the Philippines, and so we've been discussing maybe Thailand because they're open. They're wide open now for tourism, all that. And then I said to the missus, I said, "Do you think I could?" And no, I guess we're not going to Thailand now. So.
Wow. Yeah. I wouldn't let you go to Thailand either. I know how you feel about those ladies. Oh my goodness.
No, we've been discussing maybe go back to Freaky Fremont Street, Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And last spring break, my wife and daughter went to Florida for spring break, and someplace sunny. I mean, we even looked at the Caribbean, and my wife's already been to the Caribbean. I haven't been there yet. So has my daughter. But the girls usually have a girl vacation, and then I'll go with the family later. You know.
You had to read his previous comment.
Oh, okay.
Her previous comment.
Her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sorry.
her.
I am at work.
Apologies.
Oh, attacking. Yeah. No, I would be fun to have a few of you guys come over there. I could hire a van to shuttle you guys around wherever you needed to go because we've only got a 3-bedroom house, so that would be a ball. You know.
Whoa.
Be like a big sleepover for us girls.
Yeah.
All the more reason for the rest of us guys not to go.
You and you go stay in a hotel. I wouldn't want all of you gathered together in my house overnight.
What are we talking about? It would just be a training session with your wife.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Help
Yeah.
her,
Stop with the tension.
help her carry all the males out to the big field.
Mm-hmm.
Bury us out in the jungle somewhere.
Here's your cup. Here,
I ain't
here you go.
coming. I ain't coming there. I ain't gonna be around there.
I'll go on
may
2
be
conditions.
crazy.
Beer I'm in.
I may be crazy and wild, but I ain't stupid.
I'll go on 2 conditions. One, I get to bring all the gear I want to bring. That way, when you guys shove me out in the jungle, I can survive.
Hmm.
Oh
So
no,
you
that'd be
think-
sold.
So
at the
you
pub.
think an American man?
That would be sold in the market the next day. You know, all that stuff. They're experts down there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I could get rich. All I'd have to do is go down there, show up with it, and sell it myself, and I'd be able to live comfortably for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm. It would buy a few rounds of beer. Yeah, it would. Yep.
I'd go down there with all the survival food I got. I could probably live for a year down there.
Yeah, the exchange rate. But yeah,
Yep.
Mrs. would teach you like cut low and stab upward.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys have for snakes down there?
I found out just the other day there's more than 2 varieties. I only knew about 2 varieties of cobras. But there's like a dozen or so of different snakes. And there's quite a few of the Samar cobra, the on and on cobra. And like, where our house is being developed, we're up on top of the hill, and then down the hill, they're developing down the hill. There's still raw jungle down there, so it's like, Hun, could
Walk
you go
softly, carry a big knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hun, could you go check the mail for me?
There's no way I would be carrying a knife like that. That knife would have to be 10 foot long. I'd be like, I'll get you, snake, from 10 foot away.
Yeah.
For me, I'd have Mrs. is a dual citizen, so she could go down to the store and buy me a Mossberg shotgun and just. Hun,
Still not long enough for a cobra.
I go check the mail. I'll go.
The spitting cobra, you're dead. You're still dead.
They do have a spitting cobra.
They
have
do.
and 2 others that I'm aware of. The spitting one is the locals are terrified of course. I mean, because even if it doesn't get in your eyes, it's on your skin and it'll absorb in. It's extremely dangerous.
You couldn't see each
Like
end.
down the hill is jungle, you know.
Well, what is the spitting cobra's worst enemy?
No, that would be fun.
Oh, the mongoose. And they're
Do they
amazing.
have a lot of mongoose over there?
Another spitting cobra? No.
The female spitting cobra? They're probably much bigger than the male.
Yes, that's
actually
his wife
the females are
is
bigger.
His wife is.
Oh, I'm trying to edit something.
I guess I saw a video here on YouTube. I'll see if I can find it someday. And it was a Filipino guy with his hands on the very largest species. The snake was like 12 feet long. It's a cobra. This idiot's walking down a dirt road carrying it, and its head is swinging around like, dude, you are a fool, man.
Yeah.
Did he get bit?
So let's go party in Mindanao. We'll go have a picnic out in the jungle.
Hey, I can party with anybody, but I ain't down with partying no cobras. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if I have to go down there with cobras,
yeah,
there's gonna be one thing I got to bring with me. I got to bring these two guys with the mask with me because you can't kill those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as they don't come after us.
Unleash the Walking Dead,
Yeah, now they're looking over me.
Clearing the channel is not going to help, Whisper.
What?
CQ. Clear channel.
CQ. KF6 DMR.
What is CQ? Clear channel for, where's that from?
Ham radio.
Oh, Whispers from the Dark is a ham person.
Yeah, because they whisper, or she does, from the dark.
She tells ghost stories too.
Yeah, she does that.
Yeah, so I got tomorrow. I was going to try to do it today, but things got too busy getting ready for Doc Bunsen or Zany. So tomorrow I got to record a couple of the ghost stories. The one is a true story. Actually, it's more of a Michael Myers story, true one. And so I'm going to record it for her so she can retell it, or she says she wants to play my voice. So
that's awesome.
That's very cool.
I'm going to follow you right now.
Yeah, just friendly little snakes. Just grab them by the throat, Gear says. You're a little snaky.
Oh, Lord,
I can't see you. That wasn't nice, little snaky.
No, I when I see snakes, I scream like a little girl and run, man. We don't get along too well.
I got the perfect tool
for you over there.
Okay, here's the perfect tool.
Little sword, yeah.
No, it comes two.
Oh.
That way we can double slash.
2 for the price of 1. Very nice.
Yep.
It's like a scissor sword.
Oh, I already
going
was
both
subscribed. I just never got any notifications.
Yeah,
Ginantin. That means the scissors in Bisaya. Ginantin.
Like guillotine.
Do you have
Are
a
you
ham?
sure they taught you the right word? Give me the guillotine.
No, this came off a website. It's on my channel where my niece was standing there.
Yeah.
I put the camera over here, and she was the traditional weapons, FilipinoWeapons.com. And I said, my niece is standing there, and I said, can you translate the name of some of these Filipino weapons? Because the company's owned by an American who lives down there. And he has all these custom-made bolos.
I think I've seen that. And you might have shared it.
Yeah, and she says, she looks at one of the name and goes, Ginanting. So what does that mean? It means scissors. Scissors? Huh. She goes, yeah, that means scissors in my language. What? And I go, now look at how much this American guy's charging for these. And she just went, it's like $200 and $300 a piece. And she went, oh, that's very expensive. You can get the same thing in the mountains for $10.
There you go. There's your side biz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one for Courtney.
There you go. I guess it'll work for us.
That way you got a finger hole. That way when you swing it, it won't fall out of your hands. And it's got a nice curve to it. Great for bushwhacking and chopping snakes' heads off.
I don't want to have
As long
nothing
as
to do
it's
with
not a
snakes.
6-foot cobra.
And for bad teenage camp counselors at a certain camp.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Michael?
I slash them my way.
Oh.
Corky, are you okay? I saw you had a glazed look on your face.
I always have a glazed look on my face.
That happens at 12
All right,
o'clock,
Courtney,
Bob, you know?
you're live on Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday at 11s. At
11 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay.
11s. She's going dope. 11s, man.
I just had a thought. I'm going to add up the time of all the Merkin videos, and I think I'm just going to go live early in the day and play them all, just to play them all for Halloween.
Will they let you do that if you're not commenting on them, though?
I'll do it on Gray Man Prepping since it's not
monetized.
monetized. And I'll in between. All right, here's another great one from him. Actually, I might go out and get one of my costumes on.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
You can live it up, gal, for a day.
I can always go get my katana, bro.
Go over here and put on the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde outfit.
See, we don't celebrate, but I kind of wish we did, so I could just be that Asian lady from Mortal Kombat. No, I just
Really?
just to dress
katana?
up. Not
Would you-
Katana?
Would you dress up like that for me, Carol? For me?
Bob, this is the
That's
family
a
channel still.
grossly loaded question, Bob, and I can't answer that right now.
Smart answer.
I'll have to.
You know,
I'll have to consult with your wife to see how she feels about it.
Stop. Stop it. Stop
How you
it.
just
How you gonna get me in trouble? Stop it!
see?
Mister,
Just mention the wife.
so you like Asian ladies, Mister?
That's how you do. You just mention the wife, and they go, "Oh, back it up." Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny.
Oh, are they doing? Is that when they're doing theirs, Gear? 9 p.m. Oh, that's Central, though.
Yeah, so it's 10 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
We're doing our Saturday thing again, I believe.
Yeah. What time is yours, Laura? Because I missed it last time because I had a brain fart.
5 Pacific.
I might have been
So-
sleeping.
8.
Yeah.
American.
I was taking a nap.
8.
Husband doesn't understand that when he gets home and after I make dinner, I like little nap. But that's okay.
Do I have it in here?
One day
Wait,
we will.
we're not allowed to nap.
No, we're not.
No nap.
Especially after 50. God forbid.
I took a really good nap
You
yesterday.
poor young and you.
So I missed so much stuff yesterday. I was like out cold.
Well,
Hey, you
once
try
hit
bleeding
62,
monthly, Dave.
You
See
have
how
to nap.
young you feel.
I drove
Sorry,
truck
Gil.
for 30 years. I already feel 100. Thanks anyway.
Yeah. You've never bled monthly. You may have lived with one, but it's totally different.
Now you see why I'm still single. Correct.
I'm surprised you're alive.
That's why I'm single.
Well, I'm
So
good.
I
I'm
stay
good.
alive.
I'm good to my missus. You know, Mrs. works 6 days a week, 12 hours a day minimum, and
This group.
on Sunday I take her out for a brunch date, and then after that it's Netflix, and she's either in the bed or on the couch. Just let her sleep.
Nice.
Just let
This
her
this
rest.
whole group up in
Yeah,
here,
deserves
this
it.
whole group, y'all crazy.
We are. We
Oh,
are crazy.
yeah.
Cray, cray.
Courtney,
Takes one to know
I
one.
know.
go
Yeah,
run
he
in the
was
bathroom
crazy,
real quick
but
and
Who
look in the mirror.
assembled us, Court?
That's right.
who
You brought us
assembled
together. The cray cray magneticness.
All a bunch of crazies, you know?
Mm.
Lazy.
that?
Gil is wholly frozen.
Oh,
Oh, he's back.
let him go. Let him go.
Okay, all right, hang on. I got
Oh, quirky! I love it.
You like
love
that?
And hold him back.
I like it.
He's going to disappear for a minute.
Oh,
Hey.
He's gonna unplug.
See, you scared him off,
unplug.
guys. You scared him off.
She scared him out the door.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, that was quick.
Well,
Now I have to
then,
unplug the USB, plug
Courtney
it back
was
in
good.
again, and then click yes, and I'm back.
She was gonna go into the chorus. Darn it.
Hey, the lawman.
Hey,
The lawman, I asked you a question. Are you going to go snake hunting with me in Mindanao?
He's frozen in time. When he will move, who knows?
Man. And I'm surrounded by these lovely ladies.
I'm gonna wake somebody up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my Rico thing.
You better not. You better slow your row down there, Miss Fishes.
Yep.
You get scolded.
Rico thing.
You get
Yeah,
scolded.
we don't like seeing that, Fishes.
Oh no.
Gonna.
Got zapped by Ella. Oh my goodness.
Nope, he got zapped by Ella. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There were small snakes. I don't like the big python. Oh, they got pythons there too, brother.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they got pythons. And they've got. I think they said there's around 100 different species of snakes in the Philippines. So, yeah, selection.
I'm not worried about pythons. Anaconda would be more what I'd be worried
I
about.
might have to get one of those blades.
I think that's Brazil, isn't it? Anaconda.
Yeah, they do have the saltwater crocodiles in the Philippines. They do have the saltwater crocodiles there.
Saltwater crocodiles are used for hiding evidence.
I thought it was Nicki Minaj for sure.
Might be. Is she with Rihanna under her umbrella?
They have a couple different species of saltwater crocodiles there, and
I'm sure she is.
Ella?
During the Marcos years,
Ella.
during the Marcos years, they took one of the species of the saltwater crocodiles, the biggest one, and they bred thousands of them.
Oh,
and they planted them out in this enormous swamp in Mindanao that was full of rebels.
Oh my god!
Back in the 70s, and I think the largest crocodile ever captured was in the Philippines, and he was probably one of them that they planted there in the 70s or something. And I mean, the thing was, yeah, they did that to cut down on the rebel activity, and it worked.
Wow.
Can you imagine if some of those guys walked into town just like riding those suckers like skis?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I wish we could do that on the internet. Why can't I just put crocodiles everywhere on the internet?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That is a good idea.
Snap. Bye-bye, troll. Snap.
Okay, who's a good computer guy? Develop that program. Well, yeah, they'll sell them by the billions.
The moat.
Come on, Backwoods.
Crocodile field moat. You and Dave can work on that for computers.
That would be really cool if you could just say, attack.
Attack, crocodiles.
Attack, croc.
The clap trap.
These little green streaks running right at somebody's.
Clap them on and clap them off.
That's right.
It'd be even funny is if they heard a ticking sound first.
Yeah.
That would be
hilarious.
You guys are not aware of some of the earliest hacking programs out there, where some of what you're describing is what was used.
Oh.
You click on to open something, or you turn on your computer and you get this funny little emoji pop up and start laughing at you and going, ah, and then your computer would die.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh yeah, at Boeing, when it was back in the very early 90s, one fella, when Windows started hitting residents, one fella he told me about, he typed in, this was before Google, and he typed in hell, and it took him to a place where it froze his screen up, and a skull came up and went ha 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 ha, downloading virus.
Lovely.
And all of a sudden this computer.
Yeah, that's how they used to do it back in the day.
Yep, like that. And he like that.
Yeah.
That did too. I'm like, oh.
I was like, triggered. What happened? I thought maybe, the sun flare knocked out the internet and we all were going to die.
I know, me too. I was like, holy crap, Bob, you sent us all to hell.
Because the dude said I downloaded a virus, and I went, what's a virus? That was so early into home computers. What's a virus? I've never even heard of it before. I didn't have a computer.
That's Backwoods. It's not even one of us. It's saying what the hoo-ha. Oh my. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's kind of how I
I
felt.
almost had a bad thing happen to me. I can just see Bruce too. Sorry, Bruce, I'm sorry, but yeah, I can just see you. All right, why isn't my VPN working? Why isn't my VPN working?
That was
No,
sick.
Actually, what that was, I found a skull thing, one of the real cool things and stuff. But the soundtrack for that is from the original The Shadow.
Oh,
Orson Welles doing the laugh.
The Shadow on a radio show. My mom and dad told me about that. That was a radio show way back in the
Gear, we might
20s,
be able to use your
30s, you know.
talents.
Only the Shadow knows.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows.
Did I? Yeah, whispers. You mean the having the saltwater crocs there? Yeah, maybe. Maybe Mindanao would let us borrow.
Let me look up her.
Filipinos would fly some in.
Let me look up her. Let me look up
I knew I liked
There's Patriots down there. There's Patriots down there, Bob. Get this. Make it happen. Fly in some saltwater crocodiles.
Seeds so
In
bad.
the Rio Grande, you want fresh water in the Rio Grande.
Oh, so then we need our gators.
Hey, look,
yeah,
crocodiles, alligators, snakes. Most of those are easily seen. Let's go to Death Valley and get some little teeny critters that are about that big. They actually have a fluorescent glow in the dark if you have the right kind of flashlight, UV. And we release a couple 100 million of those down there at the border. Scorpions.
Oh, they have those there already.
I said
They're
a couple 100 million.
There's
only a few thousand down there.
I'm sure the residents would
I'm
love
not going to freak Mexicans out. They deal with stuff like that.
Well, the other thing you do is
I got the rattlesnakes too.
You get freshwater piranhas and dump them in the river.
Oh, but that wouldn't be good for the population of fish.
No, we can't damage.
They actually don't eat that much fish.
No.
Yeah, those
they take little hard bites out of them, though, like with their
crocodiles
parrot teeth.
that they planted way back when are eating Filipinos.
Eating Filipinos? What happened?
Whispers from the dark.
He's reading something.
Oh.
Hello.
Bob, are you still there?
Look up her channel, Whispers from the Dark.
Play that game.
I'm there.
Okay.
Just reading like Bob.
Yeah, Whispers from the Dark had the idea to put him down at the border. You like went off in the distance for a second. Whispers.
Yeah.
Did I see?
I was using more than four brain cells and it overloaded.
Oh, shut up! You are a smart man. Cut it out.
Bob, don't talk like that.
No, don't put yourself down
ever again in my presence.
What? Never. We only get to do that. It's the girls.
It's our job.
And it's only when you're making advances on us.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. All right.
It's our wit.
But Mummy, I'm so terribly sorry.
Watch me, Nene.
But I have been exceedingly naughty, Mummy.
I still don't know what whipping Nene is.
Somebody give me a coconut drink.
Mummy, please tell me. Do you? Mummy, please tell me that you still have those.
Oh, Nigel, sit down and shut up.
All right, children.
Just drink your tea.
Nigel, you remember. Good for you, darling.
Just drink your tea, Nigel. It'll be all right. You'll have your pill in 2 hours.
Daddy,
We may might have stepped that up a few hours.
I need $500, Daddy.
I had that one for this stepped up version, so he gets his in 2 hours.
Yep.
Mommy takes the medication too with sun like Nigel.
Treasure.
One for you and one for me.
One for you and more for me.
Much more for me. Oh my gosh, have you seen the British shows that Chadio is reviewing, like the sketch comedy?
No. Oh my God, I have to visit Chatio.
Bob, I think you would like it. It's a lot of play on words. It's fairly funny.
Oh,
Like,
good. Good. I like that. Yeah.
There was a British show, Are You Being Served?
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
And remember the old lady?
Mm-hmm.
And she would go, the other word for a cat.
Mm-hmm.
And just everyone's like,
What? She just
yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
That's dirty.
I found Bob's wife on the thing here.
English
Uh-oh.
humor usually is.
You
Uh-oh.
ready
You
for it,
found my
Bob?
wife? Watch
You better
out.
watch it.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that.
Yep, she's gonna train me like that.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That blade was
Give
so
her a
fast and
give-
hot, it was blue.
That's
Yep.
right. That's the kind of blade you
Yeah,
need
that's
with
right.
cobras. But you got to tie that hair up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you cut
It's
it.
not as cinematic if you tie it up. It's got to be free
I
flowing.
know, but
Yeah.
you know.
See, the hair whips
In real
around,
life,
and
it's
sometimes if the
chopped
blade
off.
doesn't get the cobra, snaps the
That's
head,
right.
and the hair goes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you could just snap your head and just wrap it around the cobra
Yeah.
and strangle it like python hair. It's another
Wow.
superpower.
There you go.
I really like.
Bob's
I
getting
like
excited.
I like you more every day.
Is all of this a metaphor for something, Carol?
Oh, no, it wasn't at first.
At first.
Yikes. Why do I always do that?
I was just curious.
You just kind of walk right into it.
I
And
do. I do. Like some are, I throw out ones for, gotta throw out a few. But some I walk right into them. Or
have to
Mummy
be careful
fishes,
because
you've been
sometimes
naughty.
walking that path is loaded with punji sticks.
with what
Mummy
sticks?
fishes, you've been naughty.
Punji sticks.
Bungee sticks?
Fishes,
Not
you've
bungee.
been naughty.
Punji.
Spongy
Fishes.
sticks?
No, not bungee.
Fungi, as in fungi? Like Gil,
Oh,
the
boy.
fun guy over there?
No.
I may be a fun guy, but I am not a fun guy.
Mm.
No, punji sticks. They're a Vietnamese weapon used to control crowds, basically. You step on one, you don't go no further.
Is that what they call
Ew.
a monkey
Like a
ball?
stop stick?
No.
Like a stop stick for cars,
No,
but for people?
You could call them a
made out
stop
of
stick
rope,
for
huh?
people, most definitely.
Mm.
Because they
No
would
thank
hang
you.
them.
Foot
They would hang them
traffic.
from trees. They would attach them to branches that were pulled back tight. So when you hit a trip
Oh.
line, they come swinging at you. You've seen them in horror movies.
Yeah, I think so.
There
The
you
most-
go.
Yeah, the most
Oh.
famous ones are the ones in the ground.
A pit, yeah.
Yeah, pit full of them.
But they're not a big pit. A lot of the ones, they were only no more
My
than
God.
just a small bunch of them, and you walk
Yeah.
across, and they'd have the thin branches from the weed, and you step and go right down
Can
in.
you imagine if you don't lock that up for the children? How mortifying that would be.
That was during
Yeah.
war times. There's no children out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, and they would dip them in human feces
yeah.
for
Increase
infection.
infection.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There you go. They'd walk on a step and go whoop right down in on it.
That's
Yeah.
a long time ago. I did meet a guy who was infantry in Vietnam, and
Oh, Backwoods said that.
he got a nice nick in his chest where his bulletproof vest, or the flak vest,
Uh-huh.
didn't quite close.
Yeah.
And I said, "No, you're full of it." I met him in a bar, and he opened up his shirt and he showed me that right there. He goes, "That's from a punji stick from the so and so valley or whatever." I was like, "Okay."
Oh
man."
my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, as soon as it wasn't a deep wound, but they had to chopper him out right now, get him down to
Well, and
surgery.
the worst ones were
clean
the
it.
ones that they'd hang from branches with 8 to 12 of them. So when you hit a trip, they'd swing down and back.
Yeah, he's lucky
Think
he
of
didn't get, hepatitis for life.
Think of
Right.
the paint can from the movie Home Alone, only with bungee sticks.
That's horrible.
And
Well,
bungee
thanks.
sticks are nasty.
Dave wants
Yeah.
me to step in that.
No,
Is
I
that
didn't
in your
say step into it. I said
subconscious?
you have to be careful. You don't step into one.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
See, you're not paying attention, and you walk right into a lot of things. And you,
Yes.
For some
Well,
reason, I'm
Hey,
thinking of
Martha.
Rambo.
the
Yeah.
Lord has been good to me thus far.
Yeah.
I think of how many times I could be dead with my
Mhm.
ADHD.
Yeah.
Yes, I also understand that.
Excuse me.
Pulled up in the rope and it swings
Yeah,
down.
there was
Oh, that's horrible.
a scene in Rambo
And
where
not
he
only
set
that,
up a trap.
if it misses on the first time, it goes by the group and then it comes back.
And hits. Oh my gosh, it's like tetherball from hell.
And they
Yes,
usually
exactly.
spin too. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
And then here's the flat board that around the tree that would be off to the side and swing around, slap them in the face.
Well, I guess those are good things to know about for shift if it comes to that.
For
It'd be
That's
good stuff to
protection.
have around the property to
That's-
protect your property.
Yeah.
That's
But
that's why
as-
if you're a foreign
as-
invader and you don't have the support of the population, you're not going to win. That's an example why.
Mhm.
And as Steve would say, you don't use this unless there is absolutely no
Other option.
government left. There's
Oh,
no
okay.
law enforcement. There's
Mhm.
no nothing. It is total Mad
Yeah.
Max, every man for himself. And
Yeah.
also make sure you cover your tracks afterwards in case civilization comes back.
I don't know about you guys. I don't want to live in those times.
Me either. I
I
want
really
Jesus
don't
to
want
take
nothing
me
to do
home.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
me
I
too. Whether
Before that.
whatever, just I mean, I got stuff enough here to take care of the family and protect it and protect the family. But that situation, which I'm with the business, they're not going to allow that to happen, go that far because it loses too much money for industry.
Well,
That's the way it is, you know.
the way it will come down to the end, at least according to the Bible, which I believe, is there will be a one world government. But in order for a one world government to happen, the economy in every nation has to collapse.
Mhm.
And if you look at every single nation out there right now, everybody is losing their economy.
Yeah.
China, the second biggest economy in the world right now, is teetering. The U.S., the largest economy, is teetering. Russia, the third, is teetering. Every major economy right now is on the brink of collapse.
It's disgusting because under
there's
who,
going-
we were
so when
doing
those-
well.
Right. When they all collapse, there's going to be a brief moment of period where there is going to be utter, absolute chaos, and everybody's going to be screaming for somebody to save the world, and one person
Yeah.
will step up and say, "I've got the answers."
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And
Until that
unfortunately,
time, until that
Unfortunately,
time
they're going to try to
comes,
make Hillary that person.
Yeah, I don't know.
and that
It's
is
gonna
that is the 666 right there.
Yeah.
She is.
Well,
She is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, for right now, I in my situation here, I'm in more danger of a street crime than anything else.
right. Yeah. Daily
know,
dangers are really.
Yeah, it's here, man.
Mhm.
Just like the other day when we were talking, I heard a fist fight right outside my garage door. Two guys thumping the.
remember,
I haven't been able
yeah.
to talk to my neighbor. It might have been him catching another thief in his garage.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
probably was him.
That's the one thing that I guess my nephews, even though they were wild and in their own trouble, that they were good for was nobody would mess with our house because of who
Yeah.
my one was tied in with. So
Mhm.
yeah, but at least I was in, really pretty nice area, but still,
Yeah.
they do come in through your garage a lot of times when you have those clickers.
Yeah, I put
My
a
parents
shield.
didn't-
I put a
yeah.
shield around mine right up there. That
Mhm.
latch release. I
Yeah.
welded together a shield.
Good.
Or what happens too sometimes is that you got to go in the house and get a cup of coffee or use the restroom. Man, I have to close that door every single time, even for a moment. I have to close that door because these guys are fast. They don't give you any warning.
Yeah, no,
They're in.
especially when they're on that stuff and they're all hyped up
Yeah.
and they're invincible, or at least they
That-
think they're.
Yeah.
But that's but yeah, the Bible says that all that stuff's going to come to terms, and
Yeah,
let's see how lucky I am if I just get to disappear. See, I'm not sure with
Oh.
I'm not sure.
I'm coming, Mom.
I did have a dream like that once, and it seemed so real. I was dreaming that I was upstairs and I heard a racket outside, something odd. So I opened up the curtains and I looked outside and I saw the face of the Christ rising, and I went, wow, it's here. It's here. And then, I can see, and all of a sudden, I'm still here. Wouldn't that figure? You know what I mean? Like, are you serious? That's it? I'm still here? No.
You see this finger going, come here. And then you get this, no, the guy behind you.
Your wife, dummy. We don't want you. You stay. We take your wife. But I remember I woke up from that dream because it was so vivid. It was like the face, the flowing hair, the beard lit up like the sun, like they say, the whole world will know upon his arrival all at once. And
that's when he steps foot on the Mount of Olives.
And here I am. Yeah. All right, dude. Ooh, he disappeared, and I'm still here.
Hey, Bruce,
that's not
you
fair.
mean something like this? Is this a good enough eye for you?
I'm scared.
No, that's creepy, dude.
And the thing is, I can see all of you just as perfectly well.
What are you saying there, Bruce? Okay.
Now Bruce is holding his glasses. Bob's holding his glasses.
Yeah.
See, I can see everything just fine.
Yeah. How do you hold that in there? Are they like?
Okay. So what I do is
I go over the eyeball. Yeah.
And I just kind of set it down against the fleshy and up, push down so it goes up underneath the upper eyelid.
Like a monocle.
Yeah, exactly. Almost like a monocle.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce, what you just said, that's I've been there, done that.
I can scare the heck out of a lot of
people. Been there, done that, Bruce. Been there, done that, Bruce. The truth. Dude rolled by looking on his bicycle, looking in the shop, and I went, oh no, that was number however many this last summer. And then I stood up in the doorway, and I just stood there basically at parade rest with a revolver I always carry. And he stood and he went down the road a little ways, and for 20 minutes he screamed profanities at me, and I maintained basically parade rest, and I said nothing.
Wow.
And he couldn't calculate. His mind was so dissolved. It's just, what, you old man! Ah! And he went for 20 minutes screaming, and he got no reaction. And I stood my ground and didn't say a word. He couldn't comprehend me because I gave him nothing to feed off of, and he left.
Wow.
He probably doesn't remember any of that if the kid's still alive.
Yeah, bath salts will do that to a mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So same with
fentanyl and heroin and.
Well, yeah, I know. My son
Yeah.
lost his mother due to a heroin overdose, so I know full well.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by those guys. Well, at least most of them are gone. I went out and did a recon the other night when I did that rain walk with the vest on, and I walked to where they normally gather, and there was nobody there this time. I'm nobody because it was pouring down rain. Maybe and that's one thing that drives them back to Seattle and Tacoma is because if they don't have a bridge to sleep under and try to stay dry, they're hypothermic. What do you got there?
Sunflower seeds.
David, is that sunflower seed? Oh,
yeah, we were talking about sunflower seeds earlier, and she just had to have some.
Yeah.
Now, are you a connoisseur where you can fill you can fill up your mouth and shell them with your tongue?
Yep, like a wad of chew.
Oh, yeah,
chew.
Right on.
Courtney's chewing.
It's the camouflage chip. It's the
Mine are already
taco
peeled.
chip.
Oh,
So
shush,
am I.
Jamie.
I have a bunch.
You should make a big apron or something like that, Gil, and just disappear.
I have some. So
That's what it looks like what Backwoods does sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, I have 3 of those bags. Backwoods 3. I don't mess around.
That's crazy. There you go.
Mm.
Make your head disappear. Holy crud, Gil. That's
funny.
Halloween
Isn't that
right
weird?
there. That is weird.
There it is.
Little
No.
creepy.
Like a mask over
I'll
your
give
whole
you the weird
head
one here.
and gloves. They have the bodysuit, but that's a little weird to wear that. Like, what if it
When a
stops
stranger calls.
working? Yeah. What if a stranger?
The movie, When a Stranger Calls. Did you see that one?
That's creepy,
Yes.
Gil.
Yes.
But it was made.
I know what
Yeah,
you're doing.
when the dude's inside the apartment. Jill.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Jill. No, this he camouflaged himself up like a brick wall, and he's inside the lady's apartment. Perfect camouflage.
Yeah.
And also, he goes, Jill, I see
on,
you,
Ginger.
and I know what you're doing.
Good night, Ginge.
That was
That's
creepy, man.
Creepy, Gil.
Yeah, like that. It was like that. He just melted into the brick wall, and
Night,
the
Ginger.
private investigator took out a revolver and fired 6 rounds into the brick wall. All of a sudden, you see part of the wall go, and fall forward. Oh man!
Did you guys see that one movie? I don't know if it was on or one of those channels, but it was about a man who used to paint himself to fade into the walls, and he broke into a woman's apartment.
Gil, you look like you have a handlebar mustache.
And he matched the walls so nobody could actually see him.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
is that
it.
what you're talking about? Okay.
That was
Creepy.
the one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it just needs change
what I'm
to
talking
rattle.
about,
You're
Courtney.
right.
I think that's the name of that movie was When a Stranger Calls.
We lost Gil.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Truly
I'm
lost Gil.
rising from the dead.
Yeah, that was spooky, man. Because
Get behind me, Satan. In
Get out
Jesus'
your,
name.
Where's your holy water, Bob?
Mhm.
That's right. Holy water,
Pray it
Gil.
up that way.
Spirit of ill. Look, you look like you got a bullet hole right in the center of your head on that one.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a spot.
of this pod, that's you out.
No, it's really Burning Man. So that's what it looks like.
I'm Burning Man.
I've always wanted to go to that.
I don't
Burning Man?
understand the whole thing. Like, it's just a big party, and
I
they burn a
know.
big.
It's full of
totem
satanic
man.
ritual as well too. So
Yeah, well, there's
looks
always
like
that.
It looks like a complete freak show, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but I've
Satanic
always
rituals.
wanted to go.
What say?
And,
What do you
you
mean?
wanna-
Burning a man is a satanic ritual from where, Dave? What? Who did
from
that?
Burning Man,
Yeah.
That makes
you may want to go research the history of what started all that.
Paganism.
No. What else?
100%.
Well, yeah, but what was
I'm
the
not going
start
to
of it?
explain it because it will get a strike on his channel. You'll have to
Oh.
research it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Was it like a free love kind of thing?
Well,
Or burn?
that'd be Woodstock. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes-
the rebirth of that.
Fremont.
There,
That makes
there are plenty of
Fremont.
articles, videos, and
Yeah.
images on Burning Man out there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what's interesting, if you do your Google search on like Burning Man sanitation needs out there,
Yeah,
Ew.
you want to talk about primitive.
Gross.
There is no showers out there.
Ew.
Oh.
Water's
that's
at a
cool.
premium out there.
Wow.
But it's like a festival that lasts for like how long?
A week.
Right?
Oh,
is it
and
only a
there's
week?
no like showers or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
I'm not going out there.
yeah. You gotta bring
No,
your own water.
It's modern day Woodstock to a degree, but there's some very evil annotations behind it.
Mm. Yeah, I just
It makes
didn't know
freaky
what it
Fremont
was
Street look like a
connected to.
picnic.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to go.
Not me.
I saw some vloggers on YouTube who've been there, and they say definitely arrive in an RV.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna, and the wind blows out in the desert all the time.
Oh.
Everything's white, kind of a gray
And you're gonna
white
need
time.
Mhm.
Goggles and face masks, and wrap the like around your head and to keep the sand out of your ears and your nose and all that.
Forget it.
And you got like thousands of people tromping around, and the dust never stops. It just blows and blows. And like, oh,
that was on my bucket list. And then I've always wanted to go to the Mojave Desert and like camp and see like all the stars. I've always wanted to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I've done like that when I was stationed in Nevada. Yeah, that was awesome, man.
I can imagine.
We used to get together and grab our rifles, and it was awesome, man.
Yeah, I've always wanted.
We were young and strong. When I was in the Air Force, and we'd just sleep on the desert floor, just right on the ground.
Oh wow!
After about 50 cans of beer, and just lay there and stare up at the unpolluted sky. It was wow, man.
They have tour guides for that. They'll take you camping, they'll cook you dinner, and then you can sleep out under the stars. And then they'll tell you about the constellations and stuff and where they're at. I've always wanted to do that, like a tour like that, you know.
That would be great. Yeah, some catered meals for you and all that. Oh man, that'd be luxury. I'd like that. We were just a bunch of low-paid airmen with our privately owned firearms laying out there. You know,
and you take firearms to stop
cans of Budweiser.
Don't forget the champagne cork.
I went to get a popsicle, but I got something much better.
Champagne cork. Stop it! Stop it!
What did you get?
Hang on, so you can see it. I went and got.
Ooh.
Oh,
mild
cool.
salsa. My dad's favorite. Put salsa on everything just about the last 20 years of his life.
Oh, really?
You get him the Costco size fresh salsa.
We have 17 jars of our own salsa canned.
Nice.
Yeah.
We
I'm
got
tossing my jars from last year. I don't know what happened to them. They got bitter. So
that video.
Mild. I can eat I can eat the entire jar in one sitting. It's not too hot. It's nice. I can just go through it.
Yeah.
And it's just so tasty.
That's why he's eating
that one
because he lived in California. He can't handle anything stronger.
He did
that video about Dustin's peppers, and his buddy ate one of those ghost peppers.
That was crazy. I saw that.
That was awful.
Oh.
I almost cried for the guy.
When you're watching the sweat,
the
poor guy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Did he puke?
He wanted to do it. He likes the way it feels afterwards. That's the way he likes it. But he did throw up after 20 minutes.
Oh,
he likes the way he feels like from the rush, you mean?
Yeah, he gets like an adrenaline rush.
I like puking.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
I'm sorry. The only adrenaline rush I need anymore is an 18-wheeler doing about $120 down the highway. That's the only adrenaline rush I need.
The people from Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos that I worked with at Boeing, when they would have like what you got going on with your sinuses, Corky, they would, with their lunch, they would little tiny peppers. I'd take a little bite. And then, wow, can I try that? They go, no, don't touch it. You're not used to these. Well, why are you eating it? We do that when we have sinus problems.
Yeah. They
It'll
do that with
clean
cayenne. You can rub it on your gums and stuff.
Oh,
You
really?
get really good hot wings and do that too, Bob.
Yeah.
You go and get the hottest wings at a restaurant and
Oh, Lord. Yeah. It sure would.
That's what I want to see when I'm at a restaurant.
Or you can just get a nebulizer machine.
You're
just get a
infected.
nebulizer
It's
machine.
green. Look at that. It's green. It's green and it's sticky.
I always knew, like, when my dad had a good spicy meal, because it was like finish the dinner and he just blew his nose right in the restaurant after a certain age. I was like, okay, so yeah, the tables all around us now are like gagging.
Check, please.
Yes,
Time to go.
Yeah, I watch this guy. He's not my dad. I take care of him.
You're
Go
not
wait for you in the car, Dad.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'll get the bill. I'll wait for you in the car.
Oh my gosh. This guy.
Yeah, the funny thing is all our children are going to be doing the same thing to us when we get to that age.
Sure they are. And I help the situation like that the Korean flight attendants when we were flying from the States to Korea, and I said, "You see the one? You're safe here, hon." And I'm talking to my daughter. You're safe here. You see those flight attendants with the nice thick legs and the round, yeah. She just like turned to stone.
That's what I would do too to my
said,
dad.
You're safe because they've been through South Korean military training. That's why they're muscular. Oh, I did after I said this nice legs and the curvy. Yeah. It was like I'm trying to promote that. I'm trying to,
Of course.
I got it. He's
That's
not
what
my
every
dad.
daughter wants to hear her dad do. Can you say?
I don't know him.
I wanted
Don't ever get seen.
I wanted to share this real quick, Gil.
Don't ever get, what was that?
Don't ever get senile. Because,
senile.
This is what I want to see when I go to the desert.
Okay, baby.
Bye, baby. See you later, baby.
Bye-bye.
The 7 best places for stargazing in California and low desert. That would be
gorgeous.
awesome.
Yeah.
But that's like
hiding out in California.
You leave your shutter open, like for long exposure.
Yeah.
No. You go up, you get about 5,000 or 6,000 foot elevation up in the Sierras. You get out in the middle of a meadow out there.
Yeah.
And it is absolutely amazing.
But these pictures were taken long exposure, is what I'm saying. It is amazing, but they're still pulling more out of the sky than our eyes would. Do it.
Just to see like that Milky Way right there.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Where's it at right here? Look at that. I've never seen that in my life. Like that would be
I know.
Amazing.
You should go, Corky, because it'll be breathtaking for you when you see that with your own eyes. It's amazing. It makes me feel so small remembering that myself. That's what made me feel like I'm nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just, just a not even a pebble,
Yeah. That's how the ocean would make me feel on
universe.
Yeah. On a stormy day, I used to love to go.
When you're on the ocean and you can't see land at all.
Oh, that frightens me, honestly.
Yeah.
That makes me feel very inconsequential in a bad way.
Bad way. Yeah, I could get that.
I learned I was not meant for diving once I was in my dive test and had all my dive gear on.
Oh, wow.
I went below the water and there was low visibility and I have weights on me to take me down. And I'm like, I'm out.
I can't do this.
No,
there's a lot of people don't pass that test, though.
I mean,
I get it.
In the open ocean, no way. And the guy was laughing. My partner was puking. That they assigned to me when I was in college. I took it for a physical education credit at the community college. And my partner that he hooked me up with, I was getting over like bronchitis. So my lungs weren't, he should have never put me in a test at all.
Yeah.
And she was puking her guts out from being sick on the boat. And she was still puking when we got in the water. They're like, oh, it'll stop once you get in the water.
Yeah, they should have.
No, but what's funny is she did eventually finish puking and she was fine. And she was like, I'm going. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm waiting for the boat to pick me up still. Like, he showed up laughing at me. I'm like,
I've never been diving, but the ocean out in Washington, Oregon is dark out here. Yeah. And if you're, this is a fear of mine. And you sink down below the water there, and the last thing you see is a giant teeth. Because the animals out there, they can see right through that stuff.
Yeah, they can.
I'd like, want to go diving, Bob? No.
What's worse is when you have that recall of the Jaws melody in your head too.
Yeah, that doesn't even bother me. I'm more worried about the Fukushima radiation off the West Coast. I'd be afraid of going out there, go diving, coming back up and glowing.
Seeing a 3-headed shark.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Wait. You see those in California all the time.
Right.
Yeah, I used to hang out where you see most of the Courtney, where you see most of them are sitting behind the desk in front at the in the state capitol.
Yes.
Does her first name start with an N and last name start with a P?
What were we watching?
No, it's the first name starts with a G and last name starts with an N.
Oh, okay.
And we call him the Great Nuisance.
Yeah.
Well, you probably didn't notice, Gil, but there's another Californian in your chat.
Who got me?
Whispers?
Oh, Heaven's Essentials is here. She's a Californian.
Hello.
Heavens, yeah. Oh, Julie! Hi, Julie!
What's
Whispers,
up, Julie?
I can't find her channel. I was searching for it. Whispers from the dark.
From the
I
dark.
can't find it.
I'll get it.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
I got it. Hold on.
I brought it up last night. It's yeah.
I'll put it in the private, or I can put it in the regular chat, whichever, Gil. Here.
Is that a female? Whispers?
Wants me to show it on the side here.
Yeah, I can put it in the regular.
They mentioned two names that I didn't even think about. I was thinking of something that begins with an M and first name and the last name begins with W, but you know.
This is Whispers from the Dark in the chat. What am I missing? I'm hearing giggling. What's going on up there?
I'm just spitting out my sunflower seeds and so nobody can see me. I'm like,
what is that noise? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Oh, cool.
Bruce left us. Where is Bruce?
Angel of Death. How I broke a 40-year dream curse. Oh my! Is this a woman?
This is a woman. She does ghost stories live,
Oh,
real...
you're freaky, honey. You're freaky. I like that. I like this. I like this. You're freaky.
He's gonna want you up on the live, just so you know. Whispers from the Dark.
CL, can I go ahead and show your channel?
Hey, Whispers, I just rang your bell.
CL if I can show her channel.
Oh.
So I'll give it about 8-10 seconds for her to get the message. And start typing.
She may be a little behind us.
Yes.
Well, just a minute ago she posted something about the punji stick. So.
Oh, she needs to catch up, and then
yeah. But by the time I tell her to okay.
I gave them mine. Heaven's Essentials. Hey, Saltwaterborn.
What's
Good
up?
to see you. What's up?
Unfortunately, the chat is also behind too for her, isn't it?
There would be a little bit, yes.
Yeah, a little bit, but
so
just tell. I don't know how you catch up.
I'm going to tell her on the video to hit live because she may not be live.
Yeah.
Whispers, are you goth?
No,
are you goth or are you?
Oh,
are you
goth.
like?
He wants to make you a chain thing for around your neck. That's why.
Yeah, he knows how to make those.
I do.
Metal.
I have a ring roller. You know, I can make it out of steel or aluminum. You might like the aluminum because it requires rivets.
He has prior experience making this.
Yeah, that one chick at work. Oh my god, man!
Come on, Bob, we know. After that, you probably were very hot commodity. Word got around at work. They're like, "You got that from Bob, huh? I'm gonna go see Bob. My man will be so happy.
Give me the cash. Here's your item. I'm out. You know? I'm out of here. Get it.
I'm not doing unmarked boxes or anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to put this. If she comes back in while I'm putting the salsa away, ask her if it's okay for me to show her.
Still alive?
Put her up. You mean on the here?
Her channel here.
Okay. I can't go in. Let me see. Go in and back up. Hold on. Where is she at? Oh no, I can't. Oh, well, maybe if we comment over on her channel.
What, you need her page? I got it.
Well, comment on her channel and tell her she's behind in the live.
I just found her channel here, and then I'll give her a comment. It's stuff's buffering on my end really bad.
Yeah, you're probably getting hit with those.
Photons, man.
Thank you. I couldn't
Photons.
think of the word.
The photons,
Proton,
man.
We're
photon.
supposed to get to.
Yeah, where's Bruce? Bruce, why are you not up here?
Because his headphones, the battery was dead.
Oh, he needs a second pair.
I'm sorry, but they've been charging for 3 hours.
That's right.
That's right.
3 hour tour. The 3 hour.
He said his
tour.
take.
Yeah, I just left her a comment. It says, I just rang your bell. That's what I usually put down when I just subscribe to somebody. She looks freaky, man. I take that stuff.
All right, Whisper. So know what I want to do is, can I show your channel on the live here so people can see what your channel looks like?
Uniforms.
Everyone can see what your channel is, and you may pick up a subscriber or two.
She just did. I subbed.
Yeah,
I did too.
Freaky stuff, man. I'll bet she's a hot goth.
She was in fire school in 1986, if that tells you anything. So that
Cool.
if she went
I like
right
that.
out of high school, you'll probably like her. Mom.
Yeah.
Just your wife might not.
I tried to get you up here, Bruce. With my hashtags.
All right.
I've been feeding you hashtags all night, Bruce.
That's right. Should have charged them up faster. All that positive energy coming from the court. All those photons and protons coming from the court.
Yeah, my Mrs. called a moment ago. Did you hear the call? Yeah, she's on her way. So I'm going to get me my McDonald's. Yeah.
Yay!
That was for you to tell your girlfriend to go home.
Yeah, I tease her about that all the time, man.
Oh my gosh, Gear.
all the time.
Making me feel old, Gear.
I tease her constantly. The one, like I've told you, the one she gets jealous of is if I mention a Filipina, then the fangs come out.
She gets like that lady we saw that Gil brought up, huh? The hair goes flowing in the wind. She's
she
like pulls out her sword.
Hey, that's no ordinary sword. That was a katana. If thou must speaketh, must speaketh correctly.
She brings out her katana.
There's a cute Filipina. There's a cute Filipina
Babana
in Cebu City. She's a 20-something, and she's got a channel. Her channel name is Tiny Island Girl.
Ooh. Oh yes, we've heard of Tiny Island Girl.
She had a
your wife.
She put out a video today. Hun, Tiny Island Girl put out a video today. I got an answer back. You mean the lizard?
The lizard. I love it.
The lizard. She looks like a lizard.
Right. I have that too. We have a little one though, just a little dog.
If I lived next or near to Bob, I would have dogs too.
Dogs recognize their kind.
Oh my God!
Bruce. It's the Bruce.
Exist.
It's the law, man.
We do exist.
He does exist.
Bruce's song.
See what you walked into?
Did I make a mistake? Let me hit the leave studio here. 1 second.
I was gonna say you couldn't get enough torture in the side chat. You had to jump up here with the rest of us and get even more.
Yeah. As soon as I told them that my headphones were working, I figured.
That's
I just remembered I might not get any
Take
food.
it easy. That's not what you think it is.
Is that your Ben Gay cream?
Tiny Island Girl.
Your grinder.
He's talking about his back hurting, knees hurting. I know I put some on my hip, and I'm like, I hope I don't regret that in 2 hours when it slides somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
But my
but moves
really
around a little bit. Yeah.
It's like the worst. No fun there. I've actually brushed my teeth accidentally.
Yeah, I might not get any dinner tonight.
It was too close to the toothpaste.
What?
Yes.
Hey.
And I did it to
that would be
my son
horrible.
one night too.
I got Bengay in my eye once.
Oh, that's the worst. I've done
No,
that.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Oh, you get anything like that on
That
the
is
on,
what
the,
I
on the
said.
man part? You get that on your man parts? Ooh.
Sensations, huh, Bob?
Oh, I've been picking up good.
Oh lordy.
It's like
downhill,
Burning
I've
down
been
the
at Boeing.
house.
I've been at Boeing for a
Look at his
couple
joke.
years, and
Good night,
I was
Rebel.
installing the hydraulic system in the
Good
main
night.
wheel well of a 737. Hundreds of tubes and fittings, and you got to lubricate the fittings with this thick stuff called Skydrol. That's the hydraulic fluid in Boeing aircraft. And I'm in the wheel well. I mean, you got to stay on it. Go. You got to go. You got to go. And now I got to go to the boys' room. I can't wait. I run right up there, and stood up there, did my stuff. Forgot to wash my hands before I did the man thing.
Oops.
Went down to the airplane, and I'm putting stuff in and went, ow. I ran right back up those stairs, and we had those big industrial step sink with the spigot, with sprayed out like that. The big. I don't care who's watching. My pants are
flopped
down
it right
on
in
my
there,
ankle.
Are you
Bet
talking
you
about
I
your
did,
first
man.
time?
I
With
could see some
lubricant
ladies
from an
that were
airport.
just getting dirty.
I was the
smell?
first time for Skydrol, yeah. And one guy comes out of the stalls and he walks around, sees me, and he goes, Skydrol, huh? Sorry, dude.
He's probably done it. He did the same thing to himself.
After he did it one time. I mean, I only did that one time. To forget to wash before. Oh man.
It sounds like
that was a lifetime.
That
ago,
should be
I
a sign over the urinals for you guys.
Yeah.
Like, please, if you
Before you
watch
handle
out.
your junk, please wash your hands.
See, that's one thing.
Beware
If you
the
go through
sky
EMT training, you wash your hands every time you get near a bathroom, so it would have saved his butt.
Yeah. I was right on that edge, man. I need to get there right now.
All right,
so
this is Whispers from the Dark's webpage, and all sorts of really cool stuff. So, ghost
I'll be right
stories
back, guys.
and ghost stories of Christmas past, pet cemetery. So
that's cool.
All right, now something I have for Bob.
He just left.
Bob left. Okay, I will put it up when he comes back.
Quiet.
It's very quiet in here.
It's very quiet.
Tell a story.
I don't have any stories.
We forget all mine.
One time, Carol.
I think Whispers is so far
One
behind
time I made a chocolate pudding pie.
because he's talking now about the gray man with our view of a full tank of water and an empty black tank.
Mm-hmm.
I think she needs to click the down there next to the volume that where the live. It's turn it red so it's actually live.
Yeah, she's at work too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
She's had to pause it a couple times due to interruptions, so that's put her behind.
Yeah.
So when she finally hears this part, she's going to say, "Oh,
yeah."
It's okay. Don't feel bad. We've all done it at least once or 200 million times.
I'm not very good with the computers, guys, so bear with me. I'm doing the best I can here. Yeah. Where was that?
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yeah. I didn't have any training way back when. I mean, just there wasn't available because I'm older than most of you guys.
I'm self-taught.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. As I have to just pick around.
Is as a Windows girl, and then I got this
Yes.
Mac.
Yeah.
Once you
Mac
get used to
okay.
Macintosh, especially for video editing, you will never go back to a Windows machine.
Nah, I love Mac.
Yeah,
I love
like
all
that
Mac
too.
products. Boop.
Boop.
I'm learning how to operate my Mac. It's coming along.
Yeah,
It's
you're
taking
doing
me a
really
while.
well. You're doing awesome with it.
I wish mine hadn't died.
Oh, I have a picture of that
Yeah, that
turtle.
sucks.
Cora, I just found that picture of the turtle. Remember I told you how that when we were adopting, there was a turtle outside our house, and then there was a turtle outside the place where we did our first family thing.
Oh, okay.
Like my brother really loved turtles. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember or you spaced out on me, but I just found out I forgot the picture. I don't know if I can share it though. It was the coolest thing. My brother
spaced out on you just because her eyeballs got big.
Yeah, and glazed over a little bit.
Okay,
we're alike in some ways.
Post up a photo here.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, this was
right.
one of the systems I used to install, the hydraulic systems on the 737. That's the main landing gear wheel well.
Holy cow!
Just one or two wrenches needed to go in.
Yeah, that was what. That's a system me and another guy. Well, there was 4 of us in there, 2 on day shift, 2 on night shift, and we had 16 hours to do that.
Wow.
That's why when I had holding my pee for as long as I could, and it's like, oh my God, man, I have got to go. I couldn't get behind schedule on that. And all the certifications and stuff like that. It's just like,
are those green tanks accumulators?
No, the accumulator is on the aft wall back here. Those are reservoirs.
Okay.
The reservoirs for the boost pumps that are in the wheel well, and it's A and B system reservoir, and this one of the green one on the center, that's for a separate system, a backup system, a redundancy system. That green one right there, that's for flight control cables, and some of the modules would be in there when we got the airplane, like this system here, and this was installed by prior shops, but all the hydraulic systems in there was mine and 3 other guys, and we had 16 hours to do it.
Wow.
I did that for years. 5 years, 6 years, until my elbow and my shoulder gave out from torquing, and they looked at my
torquing.
Yeah, torquing. All those fittings, you have to torque them.
Oh, torque. Okay.
Because the hydraulic system on most aircraft runs that at 3,000.
Twerking in there.
Yeah. No. 3,000.
I could just see him up in there with his back bumping up.
He's shaking it.
Go,
Miley Cyrus.
A system pump was there. B system
swinging on his ball.
K-strain and all this aileron and the bulkhead fittings, and the hydraulic fittings have to be torqued to withstand 3,100 pounds per square inch of pressure. Wow. So after a few years of that, shoulder, elbows, like I gotta get out. You guys have got to transfer me to another work package. All those tubing, that's all held in with these steel clamps and spacers and screws this long with spacer clamp, and it was like, was like, oh man. Yeah. Boeing's not easy. It's not an easy job. It's not easy at all, really. But that was my past.
Yep.
Mine wasn't as colorful. I just drove a truck down the road and called it good.
Yeah.
Sometimes at 120 mile an hour.
That's what I hear about Boeing. My mother-in-law worked there. My brother-in-law worked there.
The job will consume you. It will consume you.
Wow.
Everyone lasts until they're about 55, and that's it.
Yeah.
You're done. You're physically done. Yeah. Broken bones, 3 hernias.
Well, my brother-in-law's in management, so he's still working, and he's in his 60s. So. Yeah.
I didn't want to get into management. I did do a team lead thing, several times actually. But the layoffs would come, and then you come back down to the floor or work on the airplanes. Then you go up, and then get a promotion and all that, and then come back down. But going in the office, the political world there, that I didn't want to deal with that because these are politician people, And it's like,
Yeah.
no thanks.
Yeah.
Get it.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to bring you down. What about Lucy Lou?
Nope, you're not bringing us down. I'm trying to find how to share this picture. Like my Mac is so locked down. Dang.
Uma Thurman?
Down below your
I know.
on the bottom there.
Yeah, I know how to do that, but it's being just a,
A poop head?
It's
I
an
was,
apple.
I was just gonna say
It's an
that.
Apple
poop
product.
head.
Yeah, bunch of
Poop
poop.
head. Okay,
Poopers.
I think I
Hi,
might have
Mac.
it now.
Such a poop
Think
head.
You're such a poopy head.
It keeps saying that Chrome lost permission. It's because I have to restart this whole thing to give my
Oh, no.
Chrome permission. I never had to do that before. I don't know what the heck.
You got updated.
Them gremlins, darling. Them gremlins.
It probably, yeah, because I did have to like crash my computer basically right before tonight. That was the other reason why I was like, I probably shouldn't do a live because my computer's being,
It's the world-ending CME coming. That's what it is.
awesome. Let's just let loose and pate.
Yep. I need margaritas.
Super chats for the naked people.
Mhm.
Just kidding. Not on this chat.
You saw Bob pulled his chair back from the desk, right?
Yeah, he's like,
What's up?
let it begin.
Naked people?
He's like, huh?
And so it
I heard
begins.
that.
We
I'm
all
sorry.
go to
Which
hell.
was you just said that. I was watching earlier today and a little bit yesterday. Every now and then, some of the recommendations popped up was Ron White.
Mm-hmm.
And he's there talking about a thing, and he goes, well, we're doing this, and I was doing just fine, and the boys invited me to go to the TT bar, and I didn't want to go, but you guys back me up on this. Once you see a naked woman, you want to see them all.
Really?
I've got stories.
Is he gay?
What? Yeah, he might have been. He might have been, kind of hiding behind a curtain somewhere. Yeah. Come off the hanger.
I think he had problems because I think he was an
All right, dear.
alcoholic.
Shame on you.
So they
I
all
think
were
I-
basically a blur.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mama's home.
So I
think
guess
this
we
is
would
home.
look the same if we're all very blurry.
Yeah.
I was making a comment to Gear Guidance comment.
Oh.
I found the bars here in the States are pretty
Here, I didn't know
frustrating.
you wore panties. Go ahead. Sorry,
You can't touch them. You can't do anything. And you go overseas, and you
Mhm.
got to pay. But
Well, just
Sorry,
an FYI,
Sorry.
gear grinding doesn't have any panties on.
I didn't know he wore panties.
That's
Ooh.
the point,
Who doesn't have
Fish.
any?
You're wearing
Was
panties?
he possibly Air Force or Navy?
Most likely
That's the Navy guys.
Probably
That's
Navy.
their job. That's
Yeah.
the Navy guys.
Close quarters, especially in the submarines. Go deep diving under the water with all men, crew,
Oh, come on. They have women on them boats now.
months on end. I'm talking about subs.
So am I.
They do have women on subs now.
What?
They have wigs and makeup
Those
too.
poor women. Oh my gosh.
They have
Seriously?
wigs and makeup too.
Who protects
Yeah, they
the
do.
women?
Yeah, you can't fraternize. with
You
that
do
stuff.
not
That's-
want to step
that's
out of
not
line
good.
and do something on a
Huh?
sub. There
Yeah.
are some guys who are overly zealous about stuff like that, and you've heard of the old soap bars and the pillowcase routine, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, they'll beat him with a soap bar and a pillowcase?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Good old soap in a
you
sock.
most sailors don't cotter to idiots who do stupid things.
Yeah. That'll get them all in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it can
Yeah.
cause a whole boat to get in deep shit.
That's Mrs. Let me mute my mic.
Are you saying they were all
Yeah.
pooper troopers?
Yeah, we probably would take care of it.
Oh!
No, those,
Double entendre.
Wait,
No, those
everybody
are
up here
fudge
except
make- fudge
for
packing.
Southern Ohio proper
Fudge
is a poop trooper. So
Yeah, I'm the
those
odd
are a
one out.
different kind of poop trooper. That's not a poop trooper. That's something else, and I can't say it because we're on the
wow.
family channel.
Yep.
But it has to do with fudge.
do they pack it?
Possibly. With the
You're dancing
UPS.
around it there.
Multiple boxes a day.
We like to dance around.
I used to.
Speaking of dancing around, and something that was up earlier.
Oh, brother.
Was it the
embarrassing kids about embarrassing kids and stuff? When some of the songs that my wife grew up on come on on a TV show, like especially Guardians of the Galaxy, and they do the older things and stuff.
Yeah.
And my two boys are in there watching on thing, and she's there over at the table doing work or whatever, and one of those dancing songs come up and stuff. She'll embarrass the heck out of them. She goes, "Oh, I used to dance." And she starts dancing around and spinning in front of them like she's an 18-year-old again. Mom, sit down. Mom, stop that. I can't look, Mom. Mom, stop.
That's how I used to threaten my daughter in the mall when I was like, "You want what? I don't have any more money, but hey, if you'll let me dance in public and point at you and say you're my daughter, I might be able to, lend you a little money."
Well, I did get something to eat.
She's like, "I guess we'll just walk around, Mom."
Oh, what'd you get? Where's ours?
Oh, no, I did. I sent her a text. The Tiny Island Girl has a new video out today, and she does. So the wife's sitting in the car like this, waiting for me to open the door, and she went. I said, "Tiny Island Girl." She goes, "Cha." I should.
Here's your burger with scalpel.
Yeah, with razor blade.
Razor blade. Cheeseburger with razor blade. On a warm bun.
Have you heard of ground glass?
She knows. Probably seen it in the ER.
I have a surprise in there for you, hon.
It cut you long time, like all down your intestine and out your colon and through the other side.
Oh, Lordy.
Now, she'll tell me that after I eat.
Yes, of course. I'll put something special in there for you to stay with you forever. Well, until you die.
Yeah, until you bleed out.
Yes, until you bleed out.
I can't find the first aid, hon. I can't find the first aid. I don't know where it is.
I feel awful.
It's a fun joke.
What you got to worry about is if she comes running at you with a tourniquet.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you tourniqueting with that?
Yeah, his lips were bleeding, so
I was controlling the bleeding.
Get a head injury. That's why you don't want stupid people on
His arm came off and had to put a tourniquet around his neck.
It's like,
Oh.
oh my gosh.
That's funny.
I love that joke between us, though. Like I said, she was sitting in the car just like this, and looks up at me and, "Hon, Tiny Island Girl, cha."
I'll have to remember that sound for my husband.
That's one of those.
Bob,
yeah.
One of these times, what she may think is a good practical joke, she'll get your food and she'll add some really hot pepper to it.
Well, I actually could do that.
Sinus peppers.
And you'll be in there about the fourth plate. All of a sudden, it's like.
You better watch out, Bob, because Courtney has your home address now, right? She might send some of that hot, spicy sauce to her.
What I really got to worry about is when we go back to Mindanao and she's surrounded by her family. Like, everyone, shh, don't say a word.
Everybody say a prayer for Bob.
I wanna stand correct on that. No one has Bob's address, and up until recently, no one had Bob's email address either.
Right.
And I will not be sharing it with anyone.
Viper is.
However, guys, I do have an email address that I could share with a few of you because somebody was not exercising his OPSEC when he asked me to pass on something to Corsair trainers, and Drops sent me something, and so I got Drops' email address.
Is it the one at Proton?
I believe so.
Yeah, we know about that one.
You're not going to hack that one.
Yeah, Steve.
He's also got an investment site that's been shut down by somebody.
Steve asked me today, "Can I have your email?"
Yummy.
Is that burritos?
It looks like
homemade burritos. Yes.
Yummy.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Me too.
Yeah,
Well, y'all been up there eating. It's my turn. Doggone it.
I had
All I can
ramen.
ever think about is Mexican food.
I
Steve,
love Mexican food.
Steve,
I wanted it
Maccabeus,
tonight.
Corky, no
Okay,
Gil.
that happened there.
What the hell?
Poor Viper.
And Carol. Poor Carol, too. What the hell?
Carol, yeah.
What?
If you had bought a
What's
bee.
everybody so poor about?
Is it because he wanted it so bad?
Yeah, that's what I.
Too willing. That's what Bob always says.
Yeah, you're too willing. No, you're not going in the damn basement. I want some
handcuff
kicking and
yourself.
screaming going on. That's half the fun.
Viper's like, I brought my own handcuffs. I'm never
He's like,
leaving.
Bob,
Lord.
I brought my own popsicles.
Oh, where is Viper? Oh my
Simon,
gosh.
he's fixing his wife's car.
Oh,
Oh no, he's
is
going.
that what he calls it?
Well,
Okay.
something happened. He had to
Carol.
reset
He's
the
working on her
keys.
chassis.
Okay, Carol. Okay, Carol.
Testing the hydraulics.
Carol, you and I will
No,
do the
something
email
happened
thing.
to his wife's keys or something. He had to reprogram them, and now he couldn't get them back to
Oh.
work.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So
You
he
can't
couldn't
get her
turn on
started.
So he couldn't turn his wife's car on or anything. I feel
Couldn't
bad.
get the starter and turn her on, huh?
No.
How about a simple kiss? A simple kiss.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yep.
A
See,
simple
y'all
kiss.
got to be careful. You got to
Oh.
remember that I was in briefing rooms all the time. So there's like thousands and thousands of one-liners that we get when we're sitting in the briefing room.
You bring them
That you're
up.
holding back.
Right?
I got
I
this little
hold back
nifty thing.
regularly.
Oh,
Ginger
okay.
sandwich.
Let's
Isn't
see.
that Ginger sent it.
Julie had made pork and green chili green chilies tonight,
Mm.
and Whispers
sounds
just
good.
got Italian delivered.
Yummy.
So you just have to like kiss it
I'm
and
hungry
it'll
again.
work. So what happened?
Okay, guys. I
My
gotta go.
locks are all messed up.
I can see.
All that we
I can
got to
see-
do is just record that, and Fishes would be embarrassed for the rest of her entire life.
Yep.
Kissing the keys? Why?
Uh-huh.
Mrs. is sitting at her Mac. I can see her on the cameras, and she's got her hands folded. I have like a little dagger.
She's watching you. She's watching you.
I don't see a katana, so I'm okay so far. All right, peace out, guys. God
Bye,
bless.
Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Take it
Have a
easy,
good
Bob.
night.
Enjoy your Netflix and chill with your woman
Later.
He's frozen.
later. Yeah, yes. So, Bob. That's weird. Just as he's leaving, his system
Yeah.
is acting up.
That was weird.
It's all those photons or protons or whatever.
Proton,
No,
proton.
Bob
yeah,
left
whatever.
because he found out I was down in his basement raiding his freezer.
Oops.
Mm.
I'm so
Yummy.
jealous. Not
Just
a
no
freezer,
alarm
not
is
a
going
Bob's
off in
freezer,
the
just with your popsicle.
That sounds good too. Whispers from the dark.
A root beer
Italian
popsicle.
delivered.
Yeah.
What was his name, by the way? Whispers from the dark.
Oh, my Italian meat sauce turned out so good.
The timing of that. Laura, see, she doesn't do. That's why we are all friends.
It was good gravy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good gravy. That was good gravy. Some sauce.
Y'all are not right. You know that, right?
I love you guys so much.
But now you know why my husband married me.
Your sense of humor is awesome.
Well, now you guys got to remember, Whispers is Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
So, what was the Italian's name? Oh my gosh. I am so hungry now. Everybody's talking about food. I did the challenge, but I haven't edited it for prep for it. I did her
I
challenge.
need to do that.
All I
think my
did was just like ramen, but my ramen is not the typical ramen. I can't have that. I have
Yeah.
the gluten-free one.
I think
And
I
I
might
say-
have to do some field food for y'all.
Yeah.
There you
have
go.
to. I have
That's
to.
what we used to, the privates that were in my squad, whenever we go out to the field, I'd have to make at least one field meal for them, or they'd be pissed off and wouldn't do everything they were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Darn
Yeah.
privates.
Yep.
You need to obey.
Yep.
Those privates are
You got to remember when you go out to the field, there's a lot of shit jobs. And you don't want to have to do them as an NCO, so that's what you got privates for.
That's right. Privates do those jobs.
I know. I was thinking the same
privates.
Yeah, the privates. That's what they're called.
The privates. Now we realize what the person who came up with the army was thinking.
Oh Lord.
We'll just call the lower man. The lower man.
Well, you know, the rank in the military is based off of that, right?
What?
Think about it. What's a sergeant have? 3 arrows that point up, right? What do you think that symbolizes?
Phallus symbol.
Yes.
Everything's
exactly.
a phallic symbol, it seems like. What the heck? Even with when
because that's what they thought about back in the day. Well, if you got 3
all
of
they
them, you're the
was their
sergeant. You know what you're doing, right?
Oh, okay.
You ever look
then-
at like lights like that hang from the ceiling? Why do they all look like breasts?
I knew something was coming.
Oh my god, it's after midnight, so now we're talking about breasts.
Gil's over there
mine
dying.
are LEDs, so I don't have that problem.
You know, like
They're
in a room, you know how they're round and then they have a tip.
Wait a minute, are you comparing
What kind of
them
lights
to
do you
yours?
have in your house?
No, like this.
Oh, you mean the boob lights? I know what you're
Oh
talking
my
about.
God.
Yep.
She said like this, and I was like,
I know what you're talking
I
about.
was
We
hoping
call
Gil
them
was
that.
listening.
We call those the boob lights. Now I know
I
what
knew
you're
what she
talking
was going to
about.
do. She was going to show it because she pointed up to it first.
Yeah.
So I knew
The
she was going to
contractor.
show it.
Yeah. Those
I
are like the
wouldn't do that on
contractor
Gil's.
special
Oh,
lights.
Lord.
We used to call
Well,
them
I
that.
Just
can't
wait
tell
until
you why
Chris
they
hears
have-
how you act.
I can't tell you why the globes up there have the little dimple on the thing.
What was this 2-hand thing? Globes up there? What?
The globe. You got to hold it up there while you're screwing that little
Yeah.
nipple.
But it has
Lord.
that little dimple or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it, pointing out.
Finial. It's a finial, we'll say. A finial.
Phineas.
So that-
Finial.
Basically,
Finial. Keep us
that's
in trouble.
where
Cobra?
anything in the bugs and stuff, they all go down to that one spot. So
Yep.
you don't have a bunch. It's just one little small blind spot there. But if you have 2 lights and it shines around it.
Did you see
Yeah.
what Whisper said?
So then you unscrew that finial
What?
and it just drop out.
Headlights are on.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my
By the way, folks, I don't know these guys. I was just traveling by and they asked me to come up here. I have no idea who any of these people are.
You know
These
who we
people
are.
are just
We're
not
the
right in the
poop
head, that's all.
We're the
taking
poop
them
group.
in.
Welcome.
Taking our Samaritan in up there, feeding him some one-liners.
I gotta go worship tomorrow. Go pray.
See you, Garrett.
Lord, forgive me.
Cleaneth thy mind. It's like, let me get the Ajax out first, Carol.
Ajax, bleach, and a little bit of ammonia.
That
He
would hurt.
just wants to cleanse me, not kill me there.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll clarify your soul.
See,
Night, dear.
Gil heard what you said earlier, and now look at his eyes.
Ah,
He's looking at his lights in a whole new way. By golly.
Oh, Lord.
Next thing you know, Gil is going to be taking a quick trip to California.
Oh,
And I
Lord.
gotta come visit. I'll be right there. Oh my gosh.
oh my god. Guess what?
Mm.
Terry King just accepted my friend request on Facebook. I feel so special.
You are
I
Terry
am.
King?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Terry King.
the Terry King.
I don't know who that is.
He has a YouTube channel. It's Terry King Allotment Diaries on a budget.
Oh,
It's like what 5,000 and up. It just keeps growing his
Yeah.
channel. But I mean, that was the beginning of Shed Wars. I think he was like around that, right? It was a 5 or 3. Yeah.
I was totally fangirling when he joined my carrot challenge.
Yep.
I was like, Terry King's in my carrot challenge. Oh my god.
that's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
It's neat to see bigger channels supporting. Like I've got a couple of those that support my
We
channel.
just steer grinding.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, back when I first started making videos, and mind you, this was 2017. Some of the channels that are super huge now used to support the little channels, like Canadian Preppers, City Prepping, they supported the little channels. Then they exploded literally within 6 months to, several 100,000 subs. And now all the little channels that they used to say hi and talk to, now they ain't worth their time of day. So you have to really be careful of some of the big channels. Yeah. Because they're going to get to a point where the people they used to talk to, you're not going to be worth their time anymore. Oh, I'm too big now. I got to deal with this. And
I hate that ego crowd.
They sell their soul in order to make a few bucks.
Yeah. Although we did have one guy whose channel was blowing up, and he said he was ready to sell it. It was 3 baskets. He was ready. He couldn't keep up with the emails. He's like, they're just so overwhelming.
Where did he disappear to? He doesn't come in my live anymore.
I don't know. I hope it was really him and not Russian bot that spoke English very well.
Or emailed him and
Natasha
told him
tell you this no happen.
Natasha like black cats for her hats.
It's here. It's just coming up on 12 o'clock here.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. here.
2 a.m. there.
My kid's about to fall out on the couch, but
or you already go to bed or what?
It's up to you, Gil. You're the host tonight.
What I'm saying is I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to kill it. But if somebody else wants to set one up real quick, and everybody else go over there.
Well, we've got
2. I'm probably going to get.
You're going to get that too. Yeah, I probably should too. I've got.
Mine should have been in bed like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
What a bad dad I am.
Yeah. I already told Hannah to let him know that I carry knives on me. This kid that we're meeting tomorrow. Hey, Mom.
Good idea.
Son said something about her knives that she's bringing with her tomorrow. Gonna clean her gun before she comes to. Yeah, right. That's actually my best friend's dad used to do that. He would sit underneath his trophy buck head and clean his guns when the girls would come home with guys.
Funny.
Because he had 4 daughters. So he came up with a system.
That would be me if I had daughters sitting on the porch cleaning their old rifle. They'll walk up. Yeah, I'm not afraid to go back to jail. Bring my daughter home all the time.
He complimented you by saying that you were a sick human being. Uh-oh.
And the next one.
It as a badge of honor.
Oh my God. It as a badge of honor. LOL.
Oh my.
Man, Bob was up here. He would
come on.
Yeah. He'd be like, come on up. Come on. Come on up.
Let me make you a collar.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Oh, yeah. We just picked up a couple more people. We went up to 8.
But yeah, the big channels, they get a taste for a few dollars, and then all of a sudden it's buy my merchandise or buy this or buy that. And, they suddenly lose touch with where they started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Canadian Prepper, when he first started, he wouldn't show his face on YouTube. It was all black screen and him talking. Then somebody convinced him to start showing his face and talking about preps, and he did. And I was subscribed to him back when he had less than 500 subscribers. Yeah. Back when he was, honest and genuine. Now he's a sellout.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's really sad.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's a lot of people that follow him that think he's just the bee's knees when it comes to information.
Oh yeah.
And
we're having a smaller version of that right now with someone letting trolls into their community and giving them the pass like they're okay people.
I'm sorry, I won't do that no more.
All right. Well, so you guys
can end it, Gil. It's okay.
End it? Okay.
Yeah.
So those still out in the side chat, thanks for coming by, hanging out with us.
Bye, guys.
Putting up with our craziness. And let's see who's doing. All right. So Courtney has one on Sunday,
11 p.m.
At 11 p.m. Eastern. So that's going to be what? That's
it's
just a
late talk.
All right. So we'll continue this Sunday night at 11 on White Family Farms.
I have one at 5 tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Laura's at 5.
5 Pacific.
5 Pacific. That's 5, 6,
8
7,
Eastern.
8 Eastern. So the Hedgehog Homestead, 8 Eastern tomorrow.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
And don't forget,
and we're gonna be done.